Well, welcome to Citywide Field. It's October 14th, Coach, and it's Beefeaters TV. I'm Adam Melrose. This is the coach, Ron Forwarder. Ron, how you feeling on this beautiful fall day, sir?
You know what? Couldn't be happier here, Citywide. It's cool, it's windy, it's overcast. There is a chance of rain, and there is a chance of playoff football in the OFC here today.
Pretty fantastic. Two teams pretty evenly matched over the season this year, Coach, head-to-head twice, I believe, this year against Hamilton. I think London obviously came out successful in the first game. It was a 20-13 tilt in that game.
That was the second game. That was in Hamilton, and that was 14-0 at the half. Then London scored to make it 20-0 early in the third quarter, and then the Hamilton defense showed up. Not many yards after that, and Hamilton slowly got back into the game with a chance to win at the very end.
Absolutely. So, correct. Yeah, this is the, round one here in the OFC final. London having a pretty commanding win last week in Quinte, which I don't think was a surprise to anyone there. Quinte's still a program that's growing, but, the OFC, some pretty strong teams. I mean, obviously we can't dismiss the elephant in the room or in this league, down the 401 in St. Clair. Obviously, we're probably, whoever wins this game will be going to play the Saints. I don't think there's any argument there.
I think there is an argument there.
Okay.
Because 3 weeks ago, Ottawa went down to St. Clair and gave them everything that they could handle. So that Ottawa team has gotten better and better and better as the year goes on. That game tonight at 7 o'clock here on CJFL is going to be a very, very special game. But let's talk about this game. The run game versus the run game, the defense versus the defense. It's going to come down to the offensive lines and two All-Ontario offensive linemen for the Beefeaters.
Absolutely. Had a really nice chat with Coach Schneider pre-game. And, obviously, he says to me, he goes, well, we're obviously going to run the ball today, Adam. I don't think that's a surprise. So I had a nice little snicker with him about that. I think there's no surprise you're going to run it. And you know what? Mr. Dennis is back in the picture. He's healthy. Hasn't been back in a few of these games. Obviously, Pinto's been holding it down. Had Mr. Barrow holding it down. Is this O Canada?
We are getting ready for the singing of O Canada from Jen Annan.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stop my thought there, but all of a sudden the whole stadium just got really quiet. So we should probably fix this. But, obviously, they were just waiting for the Beefs to clear off the field here, as you're seeing on the screen. And we will get from co-owner of the club, Jen Annan, singing the national anthem.
And join the lovely and talented Jen Annan, who's going to sing our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Best anthem singer in the league. 12 years
Oh,
running.
Canada indeed, Mr. Ron Forwarda. Now, we were talking, obviously, I was saying I was having a good chat with Coach Schneid's pregame. No surprises here. We're going to see the run game. Hamilton, run heavy as well. You know, it was raining pre-game here, Coach, so usually that slows down the pass game. Both of these teams very capable of passing the ball, too, and we might see that out of the Beefs, but I bet you we see just a healthy dose of our standard running back crew here for the Beefs in LJ Dyer, Mr. Clubine, Mr. Prosper, and Mr. Bierling. It's nice having 4 running backs that can really, put the work in here, Coach.
4 running backs deep, but let's talk about LJ Dyer, who is the bell cow of the London Beefeaters. 1,158 yards rushing. That is a phenomenal feat.
Absolutely.
And again, no surprise, he is the OFC All-Star at the running back position.
Oh, and we're getting the wind.
We're just moving it up 5 yards.
We
where
decided
we should be.
we decided we're not kicking from the 40 today, Coach. I guess it's a 45 kind of day.
Say they didn't put the ball in the wrong yard line.
And PA announcer Dave Woody going to work early with the chirps today, Coach. Here we go. And the ball is away. That's a healthy kick.
Into the wind.
Going to be returned by number 29
Clubine.
for London, Mr. Clubine, who makes a couple men miss and looks like he'll
Good
be
hit.
tackled around the 25 here. So first and 10, Beefs. And certainly, we're talking about Dyer, a bunch of Beefeaters. Just crushing records this year in the OFC. And
Six All-Stars on the Beefeaters, 3 on offense, 3 on defense. Again, 2 on the offensive line, and of course the bell cow, LJ Dyer, who I expect to touch the ball on this first play. Hamilton is coming out, and again, I know this for a fact. They're coming out tight to the line of scrimmage, and here they come. Dennis with a little swing pass, falls incomplete, had a play on it as well, intended for number 22 for the Beefeaters. Just checking that real quick. Not number 22. I think
32, Coach,
32.
I think, yep.
Okay. So that was Brody Golly.
Yeah, so we just missed it, but obviously it looks like maybe just didn't hit his hands right. He was covered up pretty closely by number 15 for Hamilton. That looks like Tristan Bowles, and great effort there. So here we go. 2nd and 10, Coach, from the 25. Got a man in motion. Snaps up. Dennis looking downfield, and looks like he's probably going to keep this one
And
before
he's sacked.
Gobbled right up.
There you go. Number 42 for the Hamilton Hurricanes.
That's going to be Sean Doherty.
Sean Doherty, the safety who's playing linebacker this week. They're playing a 44 tight man. That is what the game plan is for Hamilton.
Yeah.
And the Beefeaters.
Well, and if you see it here, let me go back and I'll start the replay again. Dennis loses his 2 guys because they go to cross and they hit each other because he gets a piece of it. Which why, as a defensive half, gentlemen, we need to make contact with our receivers because look at the fun that creates. Here we go. Punt team is out. Nice
kicking
healthy punt.
With the wind at their back as well.
Bounces
that midfield. 34 picked up. That's going to be a no yards call.
Oh, the ball's loose.
We got a couple flags on there. We got a no yards call here, and I'm not sure what the second flag was. Just waiting for that.
27. Justin Tiffany recovers. There's the flag on the play.
Yeah, definitely a no yards.
5-yard no yards call against the Beefeaters. Takes the ball down inside the 50 to the 49.
So the Hamilton defense holds. That was something that they were they really wanted to come out and establish that defensive line and put pressure on the Beefeaters to try to throw the ball. It is a windy day here. It's cool. And again, this is where advantage Beefeaters, they got a little bit better of a passing game than the than the Hurricanes do. So let's see if Hamilton, who played a really good second half against these Beefeaters in Hamilton, see what they can come up with today.
Absolutely. A little motion across the front. We're going to hand this one off. This one's going right to number, I believe, 51, Coach.
27.
Look at me knowing how to read my numbers. No, swallowed up nicely by the, but man, he just
21,
gashed
excuse me. That's Jesse King. Jesse King, who is their running back. He is their guy. Big, thick lower body. He is like LJ Dyer, a little bit squatter, a little bit thicker, not quite as fast, but powerful runners.
Absolutely. And a lot of high tackling here, so I'm assuming that the Beefeaters defensive coordinator is going to be making a few adjustments there, some chats in the defensive meeting here, Coach.
James Duke under center for the Hurricanes. Handoff to King over the left-hand side. Gain of a couple.
Yeah, better job by the defense there. And obviously, King with nice vision too, right? You see him just really taking his time, waiting, seeing it. Okay. Maybe could have dropped his shoulder rather than put his little hand out there, Coach. But
I agree with that. But again, it's early. They're trying to feel each other out. Good non-penetration allowed by the actually good. What's the word I'm looking for? Yards gained.
yeah,
By the Beefeaters defense.
it's cold. It's slowing us all down right now,
Yep.
Coach. I gotcha. Here we go. So gun this time. So we're out of under center. We're going to hand this one off to King again. He's going to try and take it to the right side, but I don't think gains much here, Coach. Maybe a half a yard.
No, yeah, he got about maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. You could see this.
3rd and long.
Nobody went with the pitch man, so that's coming later on.
Yeah.
But the pressure right off the end.
Well, is it the defensive end that absolutely just thinks that the Q still has it?
Yeah, is this
Or-
Dahlberg?
Yeah, he misses the handoff, goes for the Q. Probably could have TFL for 2 or 3 yards there, so got to keep our heads up, boys, and watch that handoff. But, hey, good job being back there. Didn't get blocked. And this is going to bring up a 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8, Hamilton in the punt formation. And again, the wind is blowing into Hamilton's face right now. Snap is down, the kick is away. Good high spiraling kick. Fielded in the end zone by number 82, gets it. Not sure he got it out.
No, I don't think he
Jagger
did.
Horst.
So it's Jagger Horst.
Oh, he got
But-
it to the 1.
Okay. It
Got
looked,
it to the
it
1.
looked like he kicked the marker. You'll see it right here on the far left side of your screen.
You are sitting on our wonderful.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, he did.
He
just got out.
Wow,
So
good
that's
job.
a tough angle, just so you guys know. We're field level basically at the center field here. It's hard to see with all that action going on there.
Absolutely.
Did
Well,
he quite get out? So we really do appreciate those replays. Producer Adam,
Yeah.
commentator Adam, pulling double duty here today.
we will have producer Stephanie here shortly. That's doing a visit at Laurier University right now with producer Wonderbread. All right, so Dennis back at the helm here, Coach. All sorts of motion, and we're going to give this one Mr. Dyer. But
Nowhere
wow,
to go.
nowhere to go right now.
This is what Hamilton's game plan is defensively, is selling out to stop the run. That is what they talked about for the last 2 weeks. And they've got a game plan in place.
Absolutely.
And
Wow.
how do I have inside knowledge? Well, the elephant in the room.
Let's talk about that for a second, Coach. We were having a joke pre-game because Coach is a Pepsi guy, I'm a Coke guy, and today I'm a Beefs guy. He's a Hamilton guy.
Well,
And
no.
Yeah.
He is a Beefeater commentator whose son happens to play for the
There you
Hamilton
go. Yeah,
Hurricanes.
let's make sure. Yeah, we are here on
Back to
official
pass, taking a
Beefs
shot
TV.
downfield.
Wow.
Incomplete
That's
to
gonna be-
Jagger Horst, who
Yeah.
was a CJFL All-Star as well. Or excuse me, OFC All-Star.
And look at Jagger's got his man beat substantially here too. It's
Well, that's what they're basically saying.
Yeah, look
we
at that,
don't
eh?
think that you can beat
Wow.
us downfield. We're going to sell it to stop the run. If they hit one of these, it takes them out of that game plan. And again, it's the poison that you're playing with.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. As the Beefeaters, they have a man on side. Number 39 is on side over there.
well, not anymore though because he's downfield.
Punt is away.
Looks like 21.
Jesse King.
Yeah, so King. Oh, okay, we make a couple men miss, but there we go. 14 comes in and 30 comes in. His knee still was down though. If he could have got that leg up.
Kyle
That was,
Chia had the first contact, and that Chico Hepburn.
Mr. Hepburn.
For some reason, here is another elephant in the room. For some reason, all this year, I have been calling him Marcus Hepburn. And they showed me the clip of me saying Marcus Chico Hepburn. I've known Hepburn since he was like 8 years old. I've been his coach for a number of years. Just a fantastic kid. When you're replaying this later on, Zach, Marcus, whoever you are who I say you are, and that's about that.
Well, we're dealing with injury right now. That's number 14 for London walking off. That's Gia. Yeah, sorry, that you were just saying. And I really like the uniform choices here today, Coach. I know we were talking about this pregame as well. The silver and black of Hamilton looks nice. It used to be more of a kind of a light blue and orange right? Which
yes.
Do they still have those uniforms as well?
No, they actually they're their practice jerseys.
Oh,
now.
okay, cool.
Because Jake showed me his practice jersey at the start of the year, and it was a nice little LA Chargers powder blue jersey.
Nice.
Which I was happy with, but anyway. 3x2, inside handoff to Jesse King. Straight ahead, gain of about 6 on the inside handoff. Good, tough run for Jesse King.
Absolutely. And, excuse me, King just going to be, I'm assuming, our power back today.
Yeah.
He's really putting the work in.
Well, and again, injuries have been a factor for both of these teams. George Dennis is back, off the injured list. Jacob Schooley, the fantastic running back for Hamilton, is out of this game. Unfortunately, out for the rest of the season.
Quick first sound play here, Coach.
Got him napping straight ahead.
Absolutely. That's
Connor the Crusher Crozier with his first action back in the game. Since week 2, I think, Connor, was it week 1 he got hurt?
Yeah.
It's good to see him back in. I know he got some playing time up in against the Skyhawks, but it's good to see Connor back in playing again. Another really, really good kid who I've coached a number of years, but anyway.
Yeah, Hamilton in a real hurry-up situation right now, which I absolutely respect. Really just trying to catch London off guard. Quick huddle, hustling to the line. We're seeing really good effort.
Carter Moscone on the carry, number 33, and just a little, almost like a rocket counter. You can see it's almost like a double wing that they're almost running here.
Yeah, now obviously we can't see the quarterback from the back, even on camera or from where we're standing, but he must be selling it well because, man, the DNs keep just trying to light him up. Unsuccessfully. All right, here we go. Okay, so we got a little bunch formation over to the field side here, Coach. Made a few adjustments on the D. We're going to give this one off to number 2, who tries to go to the right, gets gobbled up. Was that number 90?
Yeah.
Making first contact for London. Zach Dahlberg. There he is.
Zach Dahlberg with great penetration.
Yeah, so obviously
loss of about 3.
Trying to pull some guys over. London doesn't really eat on it. And then, yeah, great job. Great job, TFL.
So Hamilton choosing to punt again. The ball is at the 35-yard line. No score. 8:15 left to go, first quarter here. Hamilton in their all blacks, Beefeaters, red jerseys, blue pants with silver helmets.
Punt team is out. Number 8, the kicker. Have you had a chance to meet this kicker at your time in Hamilton, Coach? All right, so we're in the end zone. Can we get out? Looks like is that Jagger?
19.
Oh, yep. So somebody got hit semi-late.
Shallow on the return.
Let's watch the film on that one, Coach.
Flag on the play.
I think this might be number 22 here for Hamilton.
Yeah, so it's shallow on the return. And then somebody, did somebody get a blind side here? Is this what they're fighting?
Right
no,
there.
It's there. So let's do that one more time. Now, what's interesting, you'll see a Hamilton guy block a Hamilton guy, but then it happens again here down around the 10. 75 right here. No. Oh, he just missed. So what are they calling that on the late hit?
Yeah, the late hit out of bounds, I think.
Okay. I thought it was on a blindside on the other guy. That guy just dove and missed. Either way. Well, another thing I was talking with Coach about pregame too is a bit of a struggle heading into this game is once you get into playoffs in the OFC, the roster numbers change. So
correct. You can
55 for home and 50 for an away game.
Correct.
The Beefs being pretty blessed with about 75 kids or 80 kids on the roster. When they handed me the roster today, I'm like, that's substantially shorter than usual. I just forgot that. That changes up. And then he even said where it gets really fun is when you get to go to the final, you can only take 40.
Yep.
So wow.
And that was the problem that when we did the Canadian Bowl here, the Beefeaters lost their starting left tackle in the third play of the game, and that was it. It was all but over.
So say LJ Dyer taking this one to the boundary side, trying to hop over him. I don't think he had the hops for that one, Coach.
No, flag on the play as well. I think we're going to have a hold here for the Beefeaters.
Right there, I think, on 58. Right tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just
Yeah,
clearly see.
Let's go for that most obvious one of the day. Yeah.
Against the Beefeaters.
Yeah, number 58. You do something right, we say it. Mod Fatale.
Yeah, we're going to call you out, Fatelli. Ooh, we got all the sound effects today.
Dave's on a roll.
Well, that's DJ Addis on the
DJ Addis is on a roll
iPad
today.
of steel here on the sound effects. And there you go. All right, here we go, Coach. Mr. Dennis still at the helm. Gonna give this one to LJ Dyer. He's gonna go about B gap here. Keep trucking, get a couple, and we'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Defensive lineman Mason Burnett with the
14.
tackle
We're
here.
way back.
So gain of about 10 on the play brings up 2nd down and about 14.
14, yeah. Sorry, I missed that. I forgot they had moved the sticks.
So a gain of 11 for LJ.
Yeah.
Now, with the defense that Hamilton's playing, watch for the quarterback to pull the ball here. That'll be the factor.
Dennis
Hand off to
does
number
give
5.
this one off. That's Rosiello.
Yeah. Rosiello, the ball carrier. Another one of those. He played running back, returner last year. He's moved out to the slot. Gain of about 9 or 10. We're going to say it's 3rd and about 3 here. Beefeaters are going to punt the ball away with the wind at their back.
Yeah, probably pretty smart move.
They're just trying to play the field position. The Beefeaters have been in their own end the entire game. So Hamilton has enjoyed the field position battle. Now basically they're saying, okay, we're going to flip the script. I think the returners are too shallow. They got to move back 5 more yards with this wind, kids. I'm just saying. Punt is down, and it is sailed over his head.
Woj just got too good of a foot. Like you said, they were way, and we got all sorts of fun happening right here in front of us here, Coach. I don't know if that's going to get picked up, but I think we got this one in the end zone.
Yeah, they did. So they got the Rouge, 1-0 for the Beefeaters. And the wind at the back here, and just as the punt formation was coming in, the wind was really starting to pick up. And there you go, 1-0 Beefeaters lead.
Well, and we discussed it in the last broadcast. I did put a couple of graphics together. I just wasn't happy with it. But, Mr. Wisnowski, you earned the Coach Ron Kickers, our people to badge of honor as we go into a 1-0 game here for the Beefeaters, live from Citywide Field.
First points of the day. And you know what? Typical Beefeaters fashion. It's off the foot of a kicker.
Why? I mean, why not? I mean, we look at last year, even this year. How many field goals? Like they excel at special teams here for sure. So 3 to the field, single man to the boundary, going to drop back, and we're going to hit number 33 on a little
wide open.
Wide open, almost. Yeah, does get tackled by 38.
Number 33, that's Carter Moscone. The reception.
If you were the driver of a blue Volkswagen
Not me.
Atlas,
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't even know what a Volkswagen Atlas is.
Because our street vendor guy needs to get in.
Oh, probably someone in the parking lot.
Blocking the thing. And if they're blocking Rosie's Streetery, which if you're in London and you see the Rosie's Streetery food truck, you need to just stop what you're doing and get lunch because it is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's always the challenge here is we can smell the food trucks here from the broadcast booth, but can never get over there in time. All right. Similar look here, Coach. 3-by-2.
3-by-2, single back. Hand off to Jesse King. Net in the backfield, Dahlberg.
Yeah.
There again. thrown down for a loss of about 3 or 4 yards on that.
Leading on the carry.
That time the Beefeaters sold out. They're saying basically the same thing Hamilton's, like, beat us in the air.
Yeah, when it looks like you've almost got a guy added into the box here too. I think
Yeah, they've
Will
got
Backer
5 up.
coming down, right, sending great pressure, and he goes to pick that up, but then actually comes back and helps. So great job, Beefs. So here we go.
Good recognition
Second-
there
second
by
and-
Coach Scarp's defense.
Absolutely. Scarp's another superstar in the defensive coaching side of things here in the city of London.
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah. All sorts of motion to the field side over by us, Coach, into a 1x4. And we're just going to keep this one.
Yeah, Duke's just going for a little bit of a scamper on that. He's going to be shoved out short of the first down by about a yard. Good gain on the play. Duke, the quarterback, going for a scamper. Yeah,
Well, when you got 5 lead blockers, I mean, why not?
Knocked out of bounds. Close
So
to
was he
line.
maybe looking for that little out route here
yeah,
in
that's
32?
exactly what you're doing. And then that was Chi that picked it up there well. So it's definitely 3rd and 1. Now we're going to see the brotherly love push tush.
It could be. Could be.
Beefeaters are going. Hamilton's going for it. They're in a pistol formation still.
And we're trying to get free yards. Not going to happen, so we're going to go under center, just keep it right up the gut, I would assume.
They got it.
Yeah, they got it for sure. Now, if we look at the coaching staff for the London Beefeaters,
We're the wings.
We're seeing a whole lot of we got hands in the pocket today. You get no wings yet, so he was okay with it. It's as a coach sometimes we have to be like, yeah, they unfortunately got that one. But you'll see, I think it is Coach Scarps with the no go.
well,
Yeah.
They're trying to force them off. Beefeaters stayed nice and disciplined.
I was just gonna say the discipline of that the whole D line there.
Yeah.
Just not enough.
It's so hard to stop on a one.
Oh, with that 1 yard,
Yeah,
it's
because you have to give a yard in the Canadian game here. 3x2 set motion over number 11, 3 to the boundary, 2 to the field.
dropping
Pressure
back.
coming, drop
Oh, and he's
back.
got it.
Little screen pass, number 33. Makes the first man miss. Drops his shoulder. Chi met him there. Taken to about the 41-yard line. Gain of
Wow.
9 on the play.
Yeah, that's huge. Well, I guess about 8, right? 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're just a little scrape down. Beefeaters were there to cover it. Good finish on that.
Yeah, and Chia, or however we say this, we're too high on the tackle, brother. We got to bring her down. But here we go again. We just need 2 yards. A double tight look here, Coach. We're going to get this off to King, who's going to maybe fall for first down.
He's got it. He's got it, though. Fell forward for about a yard and a half, which is what they needed.
Close.
We're going to give Crozier the credit for the tackle because he was the last one around there.
Yeah.
First down, Hurricanes, 153. Hamilton's done a good job of maintaining possession and driving the ball.
I was just going to say, Hamilton's done a very good job of just straight ahead, hard-nosed run football right now. I mean, obviously with the nice little screen pass that we just saw. But, yeah, I mean, if they just keep this momentum, it's interesting. You look at the last series. They were in such a hurry. They were in that real hurry-up. It was a quick huddle, quick play.
Well, and just a quick play there. Jesse King, outside zone play, takes it for a gain of about 6 or 7.
It looks like 58 for the Beefs.
Brought
Brought him down, and we got all sorts of emotion going on here. Somebody's down
One of the
right
big
there,
men down there.
62.
Yeah. 62 for the Hurricanes. That's Ty Bennett, the offensive lineman.
Who was
6'1", 280.
who
a
was
big
down?
boy.
I was gonna say who was downfield, putting in the work, looking. Yeah. Okay, so he tripped over the
Yeah.
pile, and then you see him kind of walking here, and then it's like, nope, I might need to go down. Totally fair. Great medic staff here that'll help him out.
1:12 left in the first quarter here.
Well, we were talking about it too. I mean, obviously later today, you're joining us here watching this on CJFLTV.com. This is Beefs TV. St. Clair Saints playing later today as well against Ottawa. Is Ottawa making the
Yes,
trip? Yeah,
Ottawa's
right.
making the
yeah.
trip down.
At single. That's a
That's
a
a
haul.
hostile.
Yeah,
That's a hostile environment. But there's no, I know St. Clair is very, very good, and I'm not saying anything bad about St. Clair whatsoever. That team is vulnerable. I'm not saying. I'm just saying the Beefeaters gave them a great game down there. St. Clair did win. Ottawa a couple weeks ago, St. Clair did win, but they're getting closer.
Yeah.
They're getting closer.
Yeah, that Ottawa program, it's been nice to see them really building because they were out for a couple years in this, right? And then came back, and then even, I don't even think they're hosting an OSFL team anymore, right? Because it's Cumberland.
Well, they're
and
Cumberland.
where the Sooners back.
Cumberland is part of Ottawa.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
it's
there's
where they
Ottawa-
all went. They went to the Panthers after the Sooners kind of folded, right?
Well, basically what happens is there's two sides of Ottawa. There's the Myers-Ryder side
Right.
and the Cumberland side. It basically, without getting into political affiliations, Cumberland is a much more French program.
Gotcha.
Myers is much more of the English program.
Right.
That's kind of how
Interesting.
a lot of the
Yeah, I was going to say with that summer when we were the OPFL, we
Yes.
did play. We lost to the Sooners in the final that year at the Junior Mustangs.
Oh, I remember it well.
Yeah, and let's kick that dead horse one more time. We're gonna drop back. We're gonna get
Little
number
step
three.
Off, number 3.
Nice tackle.
Fumbled the ball.
Oh, ball's out.
I think the Beefeaters got it. Number 3 with the reception.
Let's see if we get it first, and then I'll give us the replay. Oh, let's. There we go. There we go. Let's
Beefeaters
watch
have
it.
it.
Great
This is stripped
work.
out right away. Great play here. It comes out right there. Number 11. Or is that
Ingram.
Yeah.
Trent.
Trent Ingram causes the fumble.
Great
And
job.
then it's just a battle of the wheels
Well, and
down
like-
the
Of course, Coach Melrose loves defense. Look at the great open field breakdown. Force the guy to pick a side. Then we could just go right into a nice beauty gator and ball comes out. I mean, somebody's getting a star on the defense board, Coach.
Yeah, there you go.
Dennis, 2 by 3.
Clubine into the backfield.
And we're going to give it to Mr. Clubine. He's going to take this right up the gut
Holding
and get
call.
all sorts. Oh, no.
Coming back.
Is it going to be on number 6, do we think?
It's on number 5 here. It's on number 5. I believe this is on number 5.
Number 5,
against the
Rosiello.
Beefeaters. Yeah.
All right, well, let's watch it and see if we can catch it. But we are going to have to figure it out. Now they picked it up, but he could just be running it down there. Hold on,
I don't think I am concerned by that.
So maybe it's a late hit on the quarterback? Yeah, they are. That's what they're calling it.
I believe it was you are calling.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Wow, okay, let me go. I'll show you. I got it. So, I think the D end or somebody comes in very, very late. Here we go. Ready? And bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was the defensive end, but it was that pancake block at the side there.
That had us all.
I was like, wait a second there. I thought that they had Rosiella on the hold there.
Well, so credit where credit due. Touchdown Beefs.
Yeah.
Clubine, right? As we're here debating flags. First major of the day. And here's our guy, Wisnowski, for a single.
Problem with alignment for the Beefeaters?
They don't like something. No.
Almost blocked.
Yeah.
Kick is up, and it is good.
Line check.
Flag
We're gonna get
everywhere.
So we're gonna get a roughing the kicker and procedure London. Wow. All right. Well, while they're dealing with this, or I guess we'll have to wait on that. So Wisnowski's out. Who is the backup kicker for London?
Do they have a backup
Right.
kicker?
Yeah, I know he's been.
How many, seriously, how many programs have a backup kicker as I see somebody just warming up in the over on the far side kicking?
Okay. Owen Schmidt is also listed as a PK.
Okay.
6 foot, 195 pounds.
That's Hamilton just, losing a little bit of control, a little bit of composure
Yeah.
on that.
So how does this work? So it's going to be 15 for the roughing the kicker, but
You got 15 for roughing the passer.
and then procedure. So is it the kick is good, but it's 10 yards on the kickoff?
Well, it's going to be 25 yards because you got the roughing the passer as well.
Unnecessary roughness.
Oh, right, yeah.
Hitting the kicker.
So this is potentially going to be kicked off from like Hamilton's 45-yard line.
Right, and we're getting all sorts of explanation from the white hat and the head coach over here. Well, let's watch this Clubine touchdown, because obviously we've already talked about the pancake. We've talked about the late hit, but look at the Clubine here. Boom.
Follow the
Great
forward.
hole.
Great
block by
right-
19. Yeah, 19 set that up for him.
Yeah.
You're buying that guy a beer after the game, Jaden Shallow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Does
Great
a good job just picking the linebacker, not allowing the flow to come over, and there you go.
All right, so this kick is being placed at the Hamilton 40? The Hamilton 30? Wait. Okay, we're going to get...
Yeah, the roughing the passer, so there's 15 yards added. Roughing the kicker, 15 yards. That's 30.
Oh, wow.
And Hamilton. So they're kicking off from the 35-yard line.
So it's like instant rouge?
Well, no. Let's just think about something, okay? Field position.
Right.
Okay.
So do you just
Do you
squib it?
No, do you onside kick it?
Onside, yeah.
Do you try to
okay.
do something funky
Let's-
and steal all the momentum? Good to see Woj is up kicking on this.
Yeah,
I would seriously, if I'm the front line guys, like be alert.
Okay, there you go.
Exactly what I just said. It goes out of bounds. Procedure.
Did it go 10 yards?
Doesn't matter. It went out of bounds.
Yeah.
So now the ball's going to be placed at the 40 because
Yeah.
it's a kick out of bounds.
Gotcha. Well, and luckily we're sitting right next to one of our, London's finest referees to give us explanation on that last one, because I think you and I had talked that one in circles, Coach. But 9 seconds left in the first quarter here. And we're getting hollered at. 15 seconds? Oh, 15's the kicker. I'm listening to Dave Woody for no reason here.
Stop.
I know, right? Once again,
So
Adam.
it's kicked out of bounds. It's going to be moving up here. I believe the ball should be placed about the 35 or 40-yard line.
Just waiting to see where they put this bad boy down.
Nobody touched it. Why is it placed at the 25? Penalties declined.
Okay. Explain
Why?
that one. Are you declining that? Because otherwise, why weren't you?
Why?
Yesterday was Friday the 13th,
So anyway,
right? Yeah.
Okay.
Ron for Word Up, out of Melrose. Here we are. 9 seconds, 7 seconds left now. We're wrapping up last play of the first quarter here at Citywide Field. It's an 8-0 game for the London Beefeaters. And you are joining us on CGAFL TV. Hamilton looking to pass. He's going to throw this to their sideline. That's Duke.
89 was the Luka Jones was the intended receiver. A little bit over his head there. Last play. So now the Beefeaters will have the wind in their face. Okay.
Yep.
Hamilton now has it at their back as we're flipping ends here. Thoughts the first quarter, it comes down to couple miss couple for me lack of composure penalties against Hamilton set the Beefeaters up. We've seen ball security being an issue for Hamilton.
Yes.
On the opening kickoff, they ball was bobbled around. And again, the fumble that caused it all. Hamilton has been driving the ball. They got to finish.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like I really liked the one series where they're coming out. They were very composed. You could tell they had 2 or 3 plays pretty much already figured out that they wanted to run, and they were executing really well. That series after that got really sloppy. And now we're seeing a 4-by-1 motion over to a 5-by-1 look here, Coach. And Duke is just going to have a look and keep, but get tackled immediately by 91-90, and it's going to get stripped by number 335. Touchdown, Beefs! Wow. 35. That's going to be Christian Thompson for the
Thompson,
Beefs.
the defensive lineman, comes through, absolutely swallows Duke. I think the ball came out during that. We're just going to wait for the replay on this, producer Adam. No replay.
No replay.
unfortunately.
No.
It is what it is.
Yep. It's we're gonna go back and replay this stream later. Is what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Christian Thompson with the touchdown, and now all of a sudden Hamilton's in trouble.
Yeah. Let's just say things are swaying in the Beefs' direction at this moment.
Weathered the storm. They kind of figured out, okay, this is what they're doing. The points are coming off of the defense, though, for the Beefeaters. Kick is down. It is good. 15-0 for the Beefeaters. 14:34 left in the first half.
Interesting thing, you're looking at game preparation. I know I'm a creature of habit. I want to be at the field early. I want to walk the field. I want to get a feel for the area. These guys went and warmed up on a grass field 20 minutes from here, 10 minutes from here. Got changed over there. Got here literally 14 minutes before kickoff and just started playing. And curious to see if Hamilton settles in a bit more. I mean, mind you, they play on turf all the time, but it's just, I'm just not seeing what I assumed I was going to see out of Hamilton in this game so far. But, hey, I'm ready to be wrong on that, Coach. But also, one thing I noticed, too, is Wisniewski went out with the medic and then went and kicked right away. There's no 3-play thing here. Is that just junior football?
I don't know. There should have been. Realistically, he should have been out 3 plays. You're right.
I'm too late now. Don't tell the refs. Great catch. The difference of 15 yards, usually, Mr. Ferwarda. Okay, great job. There we go.
38 on the return for the Hurricanes. That is Tay Lovell.
Tay Lovell on the return.
Good job. This is what I like. Okay, I'm not trying to be a homer because my son plays for Hamilton. I like this return. No dancing around. Get the yards. Get straight up field. 35-yard line.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Everybody's blocking left. He looked like he had green pastures to run to, but do we run 8 more yards to gain 2, or do we just run up field?
35 with the touchdown for the Beefeaters. 35.
All right, Coach, put your coaching hat on. I mean, you never really take it off, but what are you coming out with here different? Or are you going to run the same? I mean,
no,
King was doing decent running the ball.
Yeah,
but
I want to go back to it. Let's reestablish that line of scrimmage. Let's get some positive momentum. Winds at our back now, so maybe go back to that screen pass or something later on. But I want to run the ball here.
Wow.
And they did, and big Noah Williams wallows them up.
Loss of a couple.
Noah Williams, 91.
2nd and 13.
yeah, it comes through from the right defensive tackle and just lights it up. Great job, Mr. Williams.
Now, is that where number 68 was before?
Could be. Oh, it was 62, the O-lineman that came off?
Yeah.
He was playing tackle.
Oh, 75 was the tackle, then he's the new one in.
Yep, split back field here, Coach. We got tight end.
2x2. Duke swings it out. Pass falls incomplete. 3rd down here for Hamilton.
And here comes the punt team.
unit.
3rd and long.
So a couple, quick little 2 and out there. Beefeaters defense finally gets them off.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
that's the adrenaline. A big hit like that from Williams is the shot in the arm that, just that adrenaline shot that everybody just seems to just get.
And it feeds.
Yeah.
It feeds. As someone who's coached, you and I have coached together, for a number of years, you can feel the energy on your sideline pick up more. And it's just, it feeds to each other. And really, that's the type of thing that you build momentum off plays like that.
Absolutely. Well, good snap.
Good punt.
Really good punt.
High punt.
Ooh, maybe no yards. No, they're going to give
19
them.
on the reception. Takes it over the right-hand side. Takes it beyond the 45-yard line. Tackled down about the 47, 48.
Out to the
47-yard line.
Yeah. Shallow on the return there. So I thought they were going to get a no yards, but the kid did a good job of backing up as well. And now we're going to see the Coach Snyder Offense Deluxe coming out here.
Well, you know what they're going to do.
Now, is it Clubine or Dyer in right now?
Clubine is in.
Clubine back in.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, he did.
Second quarter Clubine, but Clubine did have the nice long run.
Here we go. We're gonna
Read option, straight ahead for Clubine. Gain of 6
Clubine.
on the play.
Aggressively forward.
I'm going to say it's 6.
Gain of 7, second and 3.
That's not 7, Dave. That's 6.
Call it for it.
We're right. Yeah, I was going to say
Literally
it's,
right in front of it,
oh.
6 yards.
I'll get it. I'll get it right here on the camera. Here, there we go. There's the marker, and there's the 4 yards. Right.
So I'm not always wrong. Coach Snyder will tell you I am.
Yeah. Well, hey, even a broken clock, Coach. Even a
Yeah.
broken clock. Clubine going to take this handoff again, right up the middle and gaining yards down to the 20. And he's going to go down around, wow, about the 18, 17 yard here, Coach.
Yeah, and they got him going now. And again, so they're reading the defensive ends. They're crashing down, and just great job. This is where the Beefeaters have, I thought, the advantage coming into this. The offensive line is monstrous for the Beefeaters.
Yeah.
And when they start to lean on you and they start to feel it, again, 2 All-Ontario players.
Hats off to Keegan Cardona, too, who literally blocked his guy all the way to the end zone on that play.
Inside handoff to number 5 this time.
That's a rosy yellow.
Yep.
Nice little gain.
Rosiello over the right side. Gain of about 4.
Seem to be attacking the right side or the left side of the Hamilton defense. So they're running on the right. And that's where they had the big run, the touchdown run earlier.
Yep.
So they've got something. Maybe they're playing with number 90 there.
Well, if I know anything about our good friend Mr. Snyder and our good friend Mr. Stenning, especially the summer we coach with them, is those guys watch a lot of film. And they're looking for those little quirks and little quips that they can just exploit. And that's what we're seeing here with LJ Dyer taking this one.
Touchdown,
all the way.
LJ Dyers.
Touchdown, Beefeaters.
Great
job.
block on the edge there. Just a fantastic block on the edge.
Yep. And second gear,
Right there.
Yeah.
Number 22 is at 23.
it's coming back around. We'll check it.
That's I think it's number 23, which is Hayden Scott, who absolutely does a great job. Watch him seal it. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
See that little turn?
Yep.
That gave LJ the lane. It gave him an easy decision. You give a running back an easy decision, they're going to play it with speed. And that's exactly what they did. Kick is good. 10:39 left to go in the half. 22 Beefeaters.
Yeah.
No score, Hurricanes. And now, if you're Hamilton, it is time to be in panic mode.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, when it was 15-0, we started sweating. But now that we're 22-0. Well, and again, if you're just joining us, it's Adam Belrose and the coach Ron Forwarda on CJFL TV. Little Beef TV action here from Citywide Park. Make sure to also tune in and stream the game later on today with Ottawa and St. Clair. I believe that game is at 7 o'clock. Also streamed right here at CJFLTV.com. And we've got a 22-0 ball game here.
So potentially, this is not our last game. If Ottawa goes down and beats St. Clair,
Right? We would be playing
we
here.
would be playing here next week.
Well, and we're going to be sitting in the front seat of my truck, I think, for warmth. Nice, healthy kick from our boy Wojnowski. And we are going to flip this
Little
one off to
reverse.
34. 20 tries to make the tackle and finally shuts us down around the 21-yard line here,
Okay,
Coach.
this is a really, really good job of maintaining lane integrity for the Beefeaters. They don't go chasing the ball. Okay, you're squeezing it down. But look at, you got 3 guys there, and you still got the outside contained guys still around.
Absolutely.
So they didn't get sucked around chasing the ball. They played their lane integrities, and we always tell the kids, look, do your job, and the ball will come to you. The ball came to them. They did their job. really good job by the Beefeaters coverage team.
Well, if you ever get a chance to come down and watch it, like if you're a youth football coach or high school football or any football coach, come down and have a watch at a Beefeaters practice. It's really, really well run. And special teams is usually a minimum a third of practice, every single practice. I mean, it's a third of the game. So we have to put that emphasis on it. And I know that's one of the key pillars to the success of a Matt Snyder ran football team is making sure that the specials are absolutely the best in the league. And
They have to be because in the Canadian game, and we're seeing it, special teams that kick in the end zone, the Rouge, these are all little things that add up to handoff to King, short gain of about 1, maybe 2 on that.
Second down.
But special teams in the I have always said this, okay? The running joke is kickers are people too.
Yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
But realistically, the cooler the games get, the tighter the games are played, the more important it is to have great special teams and punters and kickers and understanding field position. And I'll tell you, nobody does it better than Coach Snyder.
Absolutely. Here we go. Duke, motion across the field. He's going to have a look down to the boundary side. Man's open. That's going to be caught by number 89.
89, that's Luka Jones, the receiver. Just a little out route.
You don't like out routes at all, Coach?
Not at all.
No, not.
Not at all. I made a coaching career on that.
That's a decent route, yeah. Hey, first down.
It's almost looking for like a slant wheel on that almost.
And then, so who do we have backing up Jesse King? Gianluca Maraca, who I don't think we've seen in the game yet, right?
No.
Number 34.
No, Schooley is out.
Different look for Hamilton. Going to give this one back to number 89 on a little jet motion.
Great block of the wide receiver. John Dyer absolutely does a great job of laying out a linebacker coming across there and blocking downfield, guys. Blocking downfield. Former receiver coach here. And we'd explain to our kids at the start of the year, you're going to have 50 offensive plays in the game. We're going to throw the ball, say 24 receivers, maybe 5 touches. What are you going to do for the other 45 plays? You're going to learn how to block.
Yeah.
And Coach Snyder does a great job, and actually Hamilton's done a good job of that as well.
Ooh.
Pass is complete over on the left-hand
Number
side.
3.
Number 3 for Hamilton.
Le
Mesurier with the reception. First time we've called his name today.
Yeah, and Hamilton just looking to put it in the air. I mean, obviously, King not gaining a ton of yardage back there. Maybe they're trying to give him a little break, but and you made the comment when they flipped ends, right? They now have the wind at their back.
Out your back, so now you can throw the ball a little bit easier. Because in the first quarter, it was all that short game. It was all that dump off to number 22. It was all the screen pass and stuff like that. Now you're taking a few more shots downfield.
79 going to make the reverse. Oh, almost gets picked up by number 7. This is going to be.
Regier had him in the backfield, dead to rights. Great pursuit across there. Number 24, Caleb White with the tackle there. But Ben had him dead to rights there.
Ben just reached. See, the problem is Ben stopped his feet. Just got to keep pumping. Got to keep pumping. Luckily, his boys came in and cleaned it up. But, I mean, nice play call. I like it. We're getting experimental. We're down 22 points. We've got to do something different.
Well, yeah, exactly. And by the RMC graduate out of London playing in Hamilton. There's about 5 or 6 kids from the London area who are playing in Hamilton.
Yeah, double tight. 12. Look here, 1 by 2. Single man in the backfield, Coach. We're going to give it to that. No, we're going to pull that, and we're going to get brought down. No, he gets out of it. Duke finally gets brought down, but was that Williams that made the miss here?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So.
Oh, no. We got a little bit of emotion going on right now from both benches, but let's watch that play, Coach. So we pull it. We get a block from behind.
Clip,
okay, it's
not called.
I think it's the block from behind that we don't.
No, it's that right there. That's what they're calling. Dahlberg. It's 15-yard on number 90, Dahlberg, for the late hit. So he was in the grasp. Then he pushed him down.
I think he might have grabbed his face mask too.
So first down for Hamilton at the 49-yard line. We heard some language from the other side of the field.
Let's say it's getting colorful around here
It's
right
getting
now.
it's getting spicy. Nice batch of chili happening here. It's getting some spice happening.
Hey, chili be good.
I like chili.
I'm telling you, we need to find a chili spot after this game, Coach.
I'm good.
Go get warmed up. Okay. We got that same 2-by-1. We're going to hand this one off to King. King's going to get swallowed up. Gets about a yard and a half on this one,
See,
Coach.
this is the problem now that Hamilton, they're not getting the push. London's too physical, too big up at the point of attack. Pick number 94, another All-Ontario, Stewart. They're just swallowing them. Between Stewart and Noah Williams, there's nowhere to run the inside game there.
Yeah. Should we all be so blessed to have two giant defensive tackles? What's Nkosi Stewart weighing in at 290?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
we go.
Noah's no small man.
4-by-1 empty right now, Coach?
I believe so, yes. Step off
Screen
screen.
to King, who is going to get tackled, not right away, but eventually here. No, they let him stay up.
Number 11, having words. That is Ingram.
Loses 2, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, 5.5 left here, and obviously, okay, so we get a block. Okay, we get the I didn't do it hands from number 2, and then we got a scrap over here between 11 and 89. All sorts of fun in that screenplay there, Coach. I mean, we're seeing some stuff.
See, I've always been a big fan of that step off play.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't like about it. You don't run a 4-player screen to the boundary. You run it to the field where they've got room.
So same play, just to the left.
The other way. Not a great kick here. It's going to go out of bounds about the 25-yard line. 82 for the Beefeaters corralled it. That is our guy, Jäger Horst.
Absolutely, Mr. Horst. So we got under 5 minutes left here, Coach, in the first half of this playoff action here at Citywide Field. And here come the London Beefeaters. And do we have Mr. Dyer in? Yes, we do.
Hamilton's starting to lose composure a little bit here. And, you know, if the Beefeaters can put another one on in here.
Yeah, seals it.
Yeah, I think you can pretty much start talking about, okay, let's talk about the Saints.
Well, or could it be the Sooners? Crazier things have happened. Here we go. LJ Dyer going to bust this one through, get a first down.
Telling
nice
you, do not sleep on those Sooners.
I know. Trust me, I'm watching the stream. I'm gonna watch the stream for sure.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying. You know.
Yeah. Again, like Dyer found a hole in nothing. Gets a great lead block from number 5, Rosiello.
Yeah, they're running that slice into the gap there, and they're not. They're bringing the slot back in, or almost like a fullback in, and just leading them. And Hamilton's staying in that 44 look, inside handoff. See, it does great on a play like that, you know, where you cover up all the gaps and LG doesn't have anywhere to go, but you get one little crease, and well, we saw it on Clubine's run, one little crease and pop.
Well, and I think the difference in this play too here is Dyer's kind of on his own. He doesn't have that nice lead block on this play. And that's what opened it for him last time. Like Rosiello comes down and he just crosses, takes down 22, but he's running inside. 3 to the field, 2 to the boundary here, Coach. Getting a little jet. Nope, we're going to pull this one, and we're going to hit. Oh, no.
Had him. 82 with the that's Horst.
Jagger.
That's that slice. This is a Matt Snyder staple. It is what I would call the slice. Okay.
Yep.
So you're bringing the slot back all the way, slot back or a fullback, all the way across the motion, and you see all that motion just condensing it down and just slip it out. You got to catch that, son.
Well, and
you're all Ontario. You got to catch that ball.
Yeah, and obviously the struggle defensively is, okay, well, are we going to bump this? Are we going to Frisco this? Like, who's getting that man?
Yeah.
And Hamilton did not adjust to it, or at least not in time. Woj back out. Or this would have been a 3rd and 9.5.
Very little pressure from the defense.
Number 21, Mr.
King.
King.
No yards.
No yards, and we get a tackle from
King
28.
brought down
Nope, 30.
by
30.
Zach Hepburn.
Zach Chico Hepburn. Not Marcus.
You sure you don't want?
Zach.
You sure it wasn't Marcus Hepburn?
It could have been Marcus. He's his illegitimate brother from another mother somewhere. To this day, I don't know where I got Marcus, but they showed me the clip earlier today. And I was like, what am I doing? So, again, just
I was explaining to somebody earlier today too that you would think it's easy to just sit here and talk football for 2.5 hours some days, and some days it absolutely is, and then there's days where we're all human here, and brains just shut down every once in a while. So it's all good here, Coach. Again, thanks for joining us on CJFL TV.
again, talk about St. Clair. A number of London kids are playing down in St. Clair, going down there.
Well, I mean, they're going to the college. It's a great opportunity. Maybe it could be one day. We talk about this a lot, but it'd be great to see Fanshawe kind of take a page out of that book at some point and maybe get involved. As we see Duke just keep this one.
Oh, you gotta tuck that ball away, son.
Yeah,
Duke does a good job of scrambling for the 10 yards.
Picks his way for
Gain of about 14, actually, is what I'm going to give them. But you just they're looking for it, and they picked it up that time. But look at the ball. You got to tuck that away.
Well, on 62, who was hurt earlier, back in the game, and it does a great job sticking his block on 94. He keeps Stewart at bay, and that's why Duke even had the opportunity to make this play.
That's good to see him back in there. Three by two.
Now, that bunch last time he kept, so it'll be interesting to see if we throw to the bunch this time. Nope. Scrambling. Nope. Does get it away. Oh, and it
Caught
is.
Paya. And you're going to get Noah Williams on a late hit as well, roughing the passer. So it's complete, and you're going to get 15 yards on top of this.
Yeah, I thought he was done over here as they were getting closer to the Hamilton bench.
Composure.
Yeah, because you see, okay, so that's the reason it doesn't happen. Okay, so the late hit, that guy was free and clear, and then somebody just popped up and made a great block to save his quarterback.
They're bringing this back?
On Hamilton.
What?
We'll see if we
get that replay one more time.
Yep.
So we got the rollout. I
don't see it.
I don't see it either.
But let's see what our good friend.
Unnecessary roughness is the call.
Oh, are they sure? They thought about it.
He was hinting at it.
If you ever get a chance to come down here and see one of these games live, ladies and gentlemen, our PA announcer likes having a lot of fun with the referees.
Against the Hurricanes.
So, but it's after yards gained.
Yes.
Okay. So they're going to give him the first down, move it back 15 yards. I don't get that call because it was a continuation, but.
That's why we're not wearing stripes right now, Coach.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. That's why I do this, because I can talk about whoever I want and say pretty much whatever I want.
Exactly.
Within reason,
Of
within
course.
good tastes.
Yep. And as long as we're not making reference to stealing money.
Stop.
All right, here we go. 3 to the field. Duke, get a drop back. Pressure from Williams. Does find number 2. Get on 3, sealing off a great block for him. He's going to take this one. Another first down for Hamilton.
Jeremy Hicks. Excuse me. Jeremy Hicks as I enter puberty.
I was going to say, it's a special day for a young man.
Jeremy Hicks with the reception.
Yeah.
Again, just.
Let's talk great downfield blocking today.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 does a great job. Lemessurier.
Yeah.
Lemessurier. Sorry, I think that was the way it was. Yeah.
Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
Luke, that is what you are now.
Yeah. All right, all sorts of motion over to the field side here for Hamilton. Duke Good snap. Duke looks like he might keep this. He's got a man downfield, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds.
See, here's the problem when you do that rollout pass, okay? Your momentum is taking you high, okay? So they tend to release it high and wide. That tends to be what happens on that rollout pass, and that's exactly what we saw in this particular case. You can't throw it on the run. You gotta set out your feet, square your shoulders, and deliver a strike. You can roll out away from the pressure all you want, but if you're gonna deliver that ball, make sure your shoulders are set. You gotta throw that ball with velocity, which he does. He does a good job of that, but it's just unsettled.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the word of the day has been composure.
Yeah.
Right. And I think even there, it's just take that last little breath, take a little more half step, and then see if you can hit your man. He was open. He could have had him.
2 minutes and 1 second left to go the first half, 22 Beefeaters. Hamilton has had opportunities, been marching the ball down, but haven't been able to capitalize yet today.
4 guys motion over 4-by-1. Duke has a man across the middle, but throws, hits the turf, and we've got another.
Composure.
It's the London parents getting upset right now, or London fans, rather.
Third down here, 1:56 left.
Fell into each other.
Wind.
Oh, easy now.
Wind is at the back of the Hurricanes. They're leaving the offense out.
I do appreciate it. I mean, it's always fun watching football in person. And any time we get either the Saints fans and the London fans in the same space, or the Hamilton fans and the London fans in the same place, it usually gets pretty emotional. Oh, there we go.
Oh, big stick there.
Dukes is sacked on third down.
97.
97. Who? And
Logan
Clyde.
Clyde.
I don't think we've knew. Well done, sir.
Oh, my, did he bring the wood.
Oh, this is the last play. Dang it.
No, that's
there it is. Yeah.
That's the play.
Wow.
They just had no chance right away.
Yeah.
The front four.
Look how pumped Logan Clyde is, too.
I don't think we called his name over here.
No, I was just
like,
going to say, who the
who's
heck
this
is
guy?
97? Bless your heart, Logan Clyde. Great play.
Yeah.
We just haven't said your name a whole lot. Let's make that a new thing. All right, here we go. Dennis going to give this one to LJ Dyer, looking to go to the boundary side, but will get swallowed up by 3 or 4 Hamilton Hurricanes pretty much right away here, Coach.
Yeah, number 22, who's been all over the field, linebacker Zach Chaddock, the lone all-Ontario player for the Hamilton Hurricanes. He really is their leader on defense, and had a fantastic rookie season last year. It's good to see him back. He's just a really solid linebacker.
2nd and 8 for the London Beefeaters right now, Coach. Dennis has LJ Dyer in the backfield. We've got 3 receivers to the field, and somebody called a timeout. Beefeaters called a timeout.
Snyder saw something.
134 left in the half. We'll take this
Coach Snyder saw something here.
Curious. So they adjusted to the 3 receivers.
And they dropped a safety down too.
Yeah. So
were you trying to hit a post or something?
Yeah. Whatever it was, we didn't like it. We know we got a couple of timeouts that we can burn here safely.
Electric, the Nicholas Group, Paradox Sands, Sunfest, Battlefield Rentals, LBF Group, Express Employment, RCA Accounting.
Well,
Size Lanes and Lounge.
I think the rain's got to leave us alone here today, Coach. It was pretty bad earlier on, and I think that's also been the reason that the teams have been a little more comfortable throwing the ball here today too.
We really thought that it's been raining off and on all day. Now the wind is still playing havoc, I believe. But again, it's dry, which is always a good thing here at Citywide.
Dennis pulls,
Taking a shot.
and he's got a man downfield. Wow.
Yeah, they had something. They had something. That's why they called the timeout.
Jagger Horst.
Horst
Great
with the
catch.
reception.
Let's check that one out in here, Coach.
See,
The wheel route for Jag?
It's a switch.
Mm.
And 24 got caught up inside.
Absolutely. I mean, good effort from 24 hustling down the field. That's Owen Jones to make that tackle. But first down, Beefs. Dyer, middle.
Nowhere.
Oh,
48,
maybe
the first man there for
maybe
the
got a half yard.
Hurricanes.
Dyer picks up 2 3/4, just outside the 30. Second down.
All right, so 2nd and 8 here, Coach. Minute 18 left. Imagine we just see this one stay on the ground, or do you think they take a shot here based on the depth?
I want to run another. I want to run another one. I'm gonna run it.
Yeah. No, we're gonna pull, and we might have Jagger again. Incomplete.
Adam.
Pass intended for
Good pressure by
Jagger.
98 for the Hurricanes. Jake Lawrence was there.
Third down.
Third down, as we're going to probably see the punt team coming on here. I think this is, even with the wind, no
field goal on this one, Coach.
You're into the wind. I think this is outside of his range. They're lining up for the field goal.
I like it. I mean, you're ahead by 3 scores. I mean, I think it's something that you could take this risk, if you will.
Okay, but you're talking about a 40-yard field goal, 39 where it's going to be placed down. But this is a long field goal, and of course the wind is starting to pick up again.
Remember the last game? It was crazy how it would just completely die for some of the kicks. And
I think he's
up,
short. I think he's short.
And it's good.
Wow. By like 15 yards.
Mr. Wisnowski, you have earned your second.
Wow.
Coach Ron, kickers are people too badge of the day. Great job.
Never doubt a kicker. Never, ever, ever doubt a kicker.
This is the last minute for you to be able to buy raffle tickets.
All right.
Great.
Well,
It's going to go down from a 39-yard field goal.
500 pounds
Okay,
of meat
39-yard field
for
goal.
in just a few minutes.
10 yards into the end zone. That was good from 49.
Yeah.
With the wind, that's like a 55-yard kick.
I'm telling you.
That's
Special.
impressive.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by. We saw a lot of great stuff out of Wisnowski last year at Lucas High School, and just continuing on that success here for the Beefs. It's great. So from the 35, Hamilton will start their last drive, likely of the first half here, Coach. It's a 25-0 game. We'll be heading into halftime. We'll get a couple of your thoughts.
This doesn't feel like a 25-0 game. Like the Beefeaters have kind of taken over, but it sure feels like it was a lot closer. Hamilton just has not been able to put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, well, and then look at, how many big penalties did we take too, right? To kind of just change the whole emotion to where, or just to sway the vibe over to the Beefs, and the Beefs are rolling.
Yeah.
And really think about it, since the strip tag or TD from Christian Thompson scores that, and the Beefs are electric past this point, right?
But you got to remember, it was the fumble. They were going in, and there was a fumble that turned the ball over as they were going in.
Right.
And then Clubine goes on the long run.
Yeah.
So that was quick strike. They get the possession back. They fumble it again, stripped, touchdown, and that's a difference in the game. In that, really, 2 minutes of actual clock time, that changed this entire field.
Duke's having a look down the field, speaking of which. He's going to connect with number 33. He's going to get the ball up to about the 44-yard line.
That's Marscone.
Second and 9.
They're going quick here. Ball's placed. It does.
Sorry.
Back to pass.
Yep.
Swings it out. Flags.
Oh.
King does get the first down. Flags on the play.
King
Hold on 75, maybe?
on the release.
Well, and I think King's probably lucky that Nkosi Stewart.
What's the flag?
Cut block is the call.
Cut block?
Where?
The Hurricanes.
Oh, right there.
Oh, there. Okay. From
64.
64.
Second and 16 yards.
Now, was that out of necessity, or did we? Yeah. Okay. So the problem was it wasn't right away, right? Because he backed up and then did it. You have to do it right away for it not to. Okay. 37 seconds, Coach. And
Second down.
Second and probably 16, 17. And we've got questions being asked. Or did we get a timeout here? So the refs are having a little chat here.
Trying to overhear, but I'm 40 yards away
Well,
and I'm old and my hearing is
and the Jeopardy theme playing through the PA speakers
Yeah.
is not helping that right now.
not helping DJ Addis. Not helping.
I mean, he's killing it.
He's doing a great
Yeah.
job. Telling you, there's a career in that.
All right. Well,
He's got
Duke,
a nice switcher board today, doesn't he?
that's the normal setup over
Oh.
there for the audio side of things.
Okay.
We go. Duke having a look boundary side. Oh, almost gets lit up, but he's going to keep it himself. He's heading over here to the field.
Get a block, get a
himself
block, get a block, get a block. Great
And
job.
Out right in front of us
Great
here.
job, number 89 there with the blocking downfield. That's Luka Jones. Does a great job of picking that up.
And we got a flag there, and we got a flag there, and two.
None in the backfield. Okay.
So something downfield over here, and then there might have been a
Holding.
no replay on this one, but holding.
Holding. Yep.
Hamilton. Composure. Oh, and here come the fans. We're safe behind this, caution tape, Coach, if the fans start getting rowdy.
I can play both sides of the cards.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Got a real Coke Pepsi thing going on right now.
Yeah. My kid's number 44.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, sorry.
Well, are we getting? We haven't done a chicken wing review here in a while. We still got hands in the pockets. So.
Hands in the pockets.
Yeah.
Hands are cold.
We're
so we're no chicken wings. Oh, hands are out of the pocket.
Okay.
Hands are out of the pocket, and he's walking. Arms are swaying a little bit. It usually means he's got something dialed up.
Oh yeah. So let's see. So this was 2nd and 26 right now. Duke having a look field side in trouble. Scrambles, gets taken down at about the 7-yard line. Is that Dalberg?
Dalberg with
Yep.
the sack.
Wow. Great pressure. Just he had Maya on a sit down route, but
Third and even longer.
they had guys blocking downfield,
Timeout,
and
Beefeaters. 18 seconds left on the clock.
take the safety.
Don't forget to hit up Rosie.
Yeah.
Scootery.
Take the
Outside
safety here.
for
Yeah, I mean
disorder.
you're third and you're third in Hamilton right now. So
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
sure he's going to
it's-
punt the ball to the first down mark at this point.
yeah,
So you take the safety.
we'll
You're
make
st-
it 27-0, and we just go into the
25
half.
and 27 is no difference.
Yeah,
Absolutely no difference. I mean, it's a difference, but it's
I think it's a difference of 2.
oh god. Really?
Welcome to Beefs TV. I'm Adam Melrose. This is Ron Forwarda, and
The
we
Godfather.
and we do math here. Yeah, the Godfather of local sports, and we are going to run to the end zone. Is he gonna fake this, or is he just burning
no,
time?
he's just trying to take as much time off
Okay.
the clock as
And the
possible.
Hurricanes
So-
concede the sack.
Safety.
So the safety is conceded 27-0. Beefeaters lead. 11 seconds left to go
That would be
in the
safety.
half, which is being, scores getting away from Hamilton here.
11 seconds left
Okay.
in the half.
Yes.
Composure.
Yeah. Well, and it's one of these things where I guess is it 35 or 40 at this level where it goes runtime?
35.
We'll get
I think it's 35.
and then also the Hamilton coaches would have to agree to that as well too, right? But
Yeah.
And with we talked about this earlier. Once you're in the playoffs here in the OFC, it's a 55-man roster for home, 50 for the away team. So, I mean, they've been rolling a lot of players in most positions already. So, do the Beefs come out with their second strings and keep everybody else healthy for whomever they end up
I
playing?
play one more quarter with my starters, and then I roll in the fourth.
Yeah. So we're just gonna get a knee.
Yep.
Yep. And that's gonna be the half. So, Coach, first quarter, Rouge. Then we get a Clubine touchdown, right? 8-0 heading into the second. INT from Thompson, 15-0. LJ Dyer on the with a good PAT, 22. Wojnowski with the field goal and a safety, bringing us to where we're at right now, 27-0 for the London Beefeaters. And what do you make it? A high level. Can Hamilton make any changes for the second half?
I think you've seen what Hamilton has to offer today.
Enjoy the half.
I don't think it's going to be their day, but you got one half of football You got one half of football to make something happen. Now, they were in Hamilton, in London. I believe it was week 6. And similar situation. The game was like, I think it was 19-0 at half, or
Yep.
19-0 off like the first couple plays of the third quarter. Hamilton played their butts off and made it the game. You have to have that exact same mentality. We've been here before. We can do it again. If you've got an adjustment, you got an adjustment. It's coming. The wind and the weather is going to be a factor in here. If you're the Beefeaters, you just grind out the clock, grind out the clock, grind out the clock. That's all you want to do.
Absolutely. Well, we'll head into the halftime break right now. You're joining us here on CGFL TV. This is Beefs TV with Adam Melrose and the coach, Ron Forwarda, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Welcome back to Citywide Field, ladies and gentlemen. You got Adam Melrose and the coach Ron Ferwarda taking you through Beefeater action here on CGFL TV. We're about to kick off the second half again later on today on CGFL TV. You can catch the Sooners and Saints playing in St. Clair. Great stadium there. That is set to be a pretty fantastic game as well. And if you missed the first half here, pretty exciting, but a pretty one-sided occasion that we've got going on right now. We've got the coach Ron Ferwarda joining us back here in the booth.
Good day, good day, good day.
At the ground level booth here at Citywide Field, Coach, where we love to, just stay as close to the action as possible.
Well, I'm still waiting for a couple weeks. Well, what was that one against the Hamilton Grizzly? The one-handed catch off the shoulder?
Yep.
One bounce. So the play does get in here every once in a while, and see what happens here today. Beefeaters look fired up coming out of the tunnel, so to speak. Beefeaters will kick the ball, and Hamilton will receive the second half kickoff here. Adjustments, what do you got, Meller?
I think if I'm the Beefs, I'm probably not doing a whole lot. If I'm Hamilton, I think you need to find a way to bring a bit more pressure. I mean, they are, granted, but I think the Beefs are there's just too much good block, especially on the O-line. We need to find a way to get some penetration so we can, a couple tackle for a loss maybe just to set that tone at this point. But like you said, I think you said, I'll echo what you said. I think we've seen everything we could see from Hamilton today. But I'm hoping maybe they did find something, in their bag of tricks over half. And here's Wisniewski. Nice, healthy kick. This will be fielded by, I think, King. Yep. And King's going to get this one up to about the 15-yard
No,
line.
takes it to the 25-yard line.
Wow. Well, here I should have just been looking at the camera view here because we didn't see that from ground level. Sometimes the angles are a whole lot of fun.
So Hamilton down 27 here. Look for that quick passing game again now. So they're going into the wind again, but the wind has died down significantly, which is weird because it usually picks up the later it gets in the day.
Yeah, the howls at Dorchester down here on Commissioners Road usually comes, but we'll take it. But we are shielded by this lovely big white screen behind us today too at the Beefeaters tent. With Duke barking out commands and a little bit of motion. He's going to hit his man right away, but that's going to be a loss or
no gain on that play.
Dump it out to Luke Jones.
Number 21.
Yeah, Luke and Jones.
21 for the Beefeaters. That's Matt Smith.
I will be generous and say 4. Second and 14.
Loss of 4.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, so 2nd and 14. But our graphics guy already had it all right on the money. Here we are guessing. We just got to look at the facts in front of us, Coach. Duke looking to hand this one off, but I don't even know if that was a pull or he just missed it. And then options it out to 2.
Number 2 there.
And we got a few.
Jeremy Hicks.
We got some Beefeaters on the ground on the Hamilton sideline right now, but let's see that again.
You got someone down for Hamilton as well.
I think 75 and 25. Oh, okay, the Beefs. We got a couple Beefs trying to Superman their way into a tackle. Great effort, but I think they just hit each other.
Was the one with the ball?
Yep.
3rd and 10.
Punt return coming out, and we definitely have somebody down still.
Yeah, this is what you don't want to see. You don't want to see injuries. Like for some of these kids, this is their last games. They've
Very true.
They battled through. A lot of these kids have battled through the programs, have been around for 2-3 years. You get 4 years of eligibility at the CJFL level, and some of these kids are, they're going to be done after this game. So it's like it's a bittersweet moment. That realization. That's kind of what you're going to start to see with some of these kids as this game goes on, and I'd like to see them, Hamilton and London roll some of their backup guys later on in the fourth quarter if this game is no longer in question.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things, right? Unless you bring a program back like the Silverbacks or that 25 and older age group. Yeah, this is it for most of them. They're going to be coaching, or maybe we get them a headset at some point.
Well, always room for a headset.
Yeah.
Number 19 on the return here for the Beefeaters.
That's Jaden Shallow, whose name.
And he fumbled it, and I think Hamilton got it back here.
And we might have.
Hamilton's got it back, and we need a medic. He went down, and he went down funny.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, he just got bent.
Yeah.
He just got bent backwards.
Yeah.
Good, solid, clean hit. There's nothing dirty about that.
Oh, yeah.
24 does a good job there for Hamilton.
Yeah, 2 kind of drops his head into his gut, too, which probably didn't feel great.
Yeah.
And you get the, you don't get the I didn't do it hands from 2, but you could get the, ooh, I did that kind of body language. All right, well, Hamilton, maybe that's the shot in the arm they needed to get something rolling here. A little double tight look, motion across to the boundary. Duke's having a look, boundary side. Oh, right across the middle. Would have been a huge hit from 44.
Crozier.
And we get a bit of chatter from the fans here, Coach.
Borderline.
Borderline, yeah.
Borderline.
Well, I mean, would have been a really nice grab. I just think he looked a little late. But, man, was that a hit.
That's why we call him the Crusher.
The Crusher.
Connor the Crusher Crozier picked up that nickname when he was 10 years old. And he's had it for 10 years. Again, that's another Beefeater who has seen a lot of playing time in his first and second season for the Beefeaters. So the future is bright for London.
Motion to the field side here. Duke pulls this one, having a look middle, goes to keep it, and is ball's out.
I think the Beefeaters got it this time. Beefeaters got it.
Beefeater ball. Okay, let's.
35. Is that Christian Thompson? Yeah. 35, the linebacker.
Thompson having a day today, sir.
He's had that fumble recovery or that interception for the touchdown and another fumble recovery here.
Yeah, no, I mean, we don't get a great angle here, but curious if you ripped it out, if it just popped out.
He's had ball security issues off and on today. You got to tuck that ball away. You got to keep it tighter. You know, I can be critical because I don't coach anymore, and it's what I'm allowed to do. But
well, it's what
that's 3 today.
It is.
That's 3.
Okay, LJ Dyer thought he had a hold. Nope, cuts it back the other way,
now.
And he might be gone here, Coach.
LJ Dyer, house call here. 12 minutes left in the third quarter. Game, set, and match for the Beefeaters. 7 more coming up on the board. 33-34 barring the extra point.
Look at this. It looks to hit inside left.
Division.
Nope, not there. Just little hand on the back of the O-lineman. I got this. No contain from Hamilton.
But this is what they're that 44 defense, where you've got everybody up. If you make the first man miss, there isn't necessarily a second man around. And that's what we're seeing now, unfortunately, for the Hurricanes. 33. Pinto the holder. Snap is down. The kick is away. It is good. 34-0. The Beefeaters lead. That might have been the dagger.
Yeah, I mean, we're just talking about it here. Everybody bites right. And this, your Sam Wilbacker or your strong side Wilbacker here just bit way too hard. He's flowing as he should, but, man, like there's nobody there.
Yeah.
House call. Great job,
when
LJ.
You're that tight up defensively and you get a cutback lane, it's usually because that you've got overflow. They did, again, really good job. The Beefeaters they're not allowing Hamilton to penetrate. It gives LJ Dyer's time to survey it. It sees the opening and a nice 35-yard touchdown run.
Well, and here comes our two-time recipient of the Coach Ron Kickers Are People Too award for the day, Mr. Wisnowski.
As the wind is starting to pick up. Now it's coming right into our
he's waiting
face.
on the ball. I saw him walking over to the Hamilton player here, and I was kind of wondering what was going on, but it's because their football was, I think, over the fence.
Oh, yeah, that was way over the fence.
Somebody had to go jump that. Okay, this young gentleman down here in the yellow toque, I believe, was our savior.
I believe that's young Mr. Woody.
Oh, yep, who's struggling on his way back over the fence. Maybe he's got the wind in his face, a little tougher to jump that fence.
Here You gotta climb
I
that.
know.
Come
we
on,
need,
man.
we need to get a walkie on the camera guy up in the boom there, so we could have got a shot of that. There he
Cherry
is.
picker. Just
Yeah.
pick him up and drop him over.
Okay.
And this is what happens when you're up 34-0. We get silly.
Yeah, we got an interesting formation here on this kick, Coach. What do you think we're about to see?
Kick deep. 21 will get it. It's going to be returned to about the 30, 35-yard line. That's.
Yeah, I mean, call the FanDuel people. I mean, I need the odds on this.
Oh, it's over his head.
And there's the single to make it runtime.
35. 35
Wow.
for the Rouge.
Point for the Beefeaters.
No, I was wrong.
I think you got all of that one.
Yeah, that was the Wisnowski cement boot to smack that one. Wow.
Well, it is going to the 35.
The Coach Adam Broken Clock Award. You're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong. That's the part.
Yeah, you just got to get a. You're gonna get a graphic of me just doing this.
So for the 24-25 season of London Beefeater TV, we'll a whole new graphics package of just Coach Ron memes. Here we go. Duke gonna hand this one off to King, who's gonna be tackled maybe half yard. We got a helmet off. And that's Noah Williams.
He's got to come out for 3 plays now.
Yep. So his replacement in number 93, I believe, is coming out.
99, is it?
It's either London Dawson. No, there was no 99 for London, so I think it is
Okay.
London Dawson.
Hard to tell if that jersey's stretched.
It
a little
is,
bit.
yeah. It's or it's just like the Saab jerseys here when it was like the dark red on black
Oh.
jerseys. Remember when we had to read
Yeah.
that at night? Great run here from 33. He's going to take this one all the way over to the field side and eventually get brought out, but he face masks his tackler, who's going to have a little chat.
Takes it out of bounds
Well, there's a flag.
at the 37-yard line after a good run.
So yeah,
Play.
kind of busted contained from the London Beefeaters, and then 16, who is Marcelo De Silva. It's off camera, but there are little extracurriculars down over there. Boys are just chatting about where they want to go grab drinks after the game.
Boys are being boys.
Yep.
So it is a first down for the Hurricanes.
So that'll be after yards, right?
That'll
So
be
it'll
after
be
yards,
from
so
the
yeah,
point of
we're
the
gonna-
foul.
Yeah.
First down
So
gains at the 52.
so it's going to be about the 50. Yep. 48-yard line. First and 10 for the Hurricanes. I like the split screen.
I
here.
know, right? Nice little split screen view.
Very nice.
All right, here we go. Motion up to the field side. There's that 5-by-1 look that we got earlier, Coach.
Now it's to the
It was a
field.
screen last time. He's okay. So the King went to fake it, but Duke's gonna find. Oh, almost 16. Almost grabs that, and we got people yelling for a flag.
Wow, because Duke got absolutely lit up here at the end here. He delivers the ball complete to John Baya, and then it's going to be roughing the passer afterwards.
We get a block from behind that gets missed on 69.
Right here, 94.
And Kosi Stewart. Yep.
Yep. Composure, boys. And this is what got Hamilton into trouble earlier in the game.
Yep.
And
Necessary roughness, roughing the passer is the call against.
now
the
it's
Beefeaters.
getting,
Back on 15.
you got to maintain composure.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for that run time, which we're not going to get if we keep doing silly things like this.
First and 10 for the Hurricanes. Ball is at the 20-yard line?
First down on the 19.
19. Thanks, Dave.
I mean, it's good to have friends. 10.5 left here, Coach. 35-0 Beefs. And Hamilton knocking on the door right now. So, Duke,
Counter.
oh, we're probably. I thought we were going to get a helmet
Crow-
tackle. Oh, now we're going to get
Now
the
you're
helmet tackle.
getting all kinds of extracurricular activity at the end
Taylor
there.
Hicks
So
on the Reverse counter.
So that potential, no, okay, so they don't call what looked like a horse collar, but I think we're going to get the helmet tackle afterwards.
Unnecessary roughness. Face
Face mask,
mask against
okay.
the Beefeaters.
So maybe the face mask came in
Yeah.
on the underneath there.
So it's 15 yards. So that's 30 yards on back-to-back plays.
3 yards.
And now Hamilton is in the red zone for the first time today. Can they capitalize?
First and goal for the Canes.
From the 4.
From the 4-yard line.
All right, here we go, Coach.
3-by-1, 2 running backs in the backfield.
Having a look, going to the passing game, and
Touchdown.
Wow, wide open too. Was just off camera, but we'll catch this. That's
Number 2, Jeremy Hicks, with the touchdown for the Hurricanes. Their first score in London this year. Something about going on the road to these places. London always struggles when they go to Hamilton. Hamilton seems to always struggle when they come to London. Aided by 30 yards of composure penalties.
yeah. Yeah, at that point, you might as well just handed it to them if you're just going to give it to them on the 4-yard
Yeah.
line. Now, it's unfortunate we didn't have the greatest camera angle there, but somebody blew their coverage on 2. And we'll go back to the play here in a second to see where he came from. All right, so we're getting an all-done call from the refs. So, all right, so 2 comes from fullback.
Yep.
Right? And is he just going to leak out?
Yep.
So chip, and yeah, there it is.
Just follow.
So
follow
would have
through
been
the
probably a
gap.
linebacker or somebody. They assume it's going to go middle. 7,
Yeah, it's
or this
probably-
outside linebacker here. Or he's end. We're going to get a telestrator next year who gets pancaked. The guy getting pancaked, I bet you, was supposed to pick him up.
So extra point is good.
All right.
35-7.
35-7. Mr. Hicks, good job.
So is it too early to start the onside kickery shenanigans?
I mean, I think if you're Hamilton and your season's potentially done in, 24 minutes and 12 seconds of play, I think you're going to do anything you can to keep this keep the dream alive.
Beefeaters lining up too far back.
That's a stroking goal.
Especially with the wind to their face. Mind you, the wind's kind of cutting across the field right
Yeah,
now.
it's cutting across right now. It's kind of blowing directly in our face. Onside, knew it. Here it comes.
It's coming right at us, too.
Well, they know it's coming now.
That's 0-2. Somebody's
Now
gotta
you
hold
need
it.
someone's got to hold it.
As the Beefeaters make a few adjustments to move up for that onside kick. That thing's coming right at us. I like it.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, we want to be part of the action here, Adam.
Yep.
We're going to be part of it in about 15 seconds here. Picked up.
Right away from the front line, man, and he is off to the races here, Coach. Finally gets brought down around the 20-yard line, 26 or
Ethan
29.
Grant with the heads-up play for the Beefeaters.
That was Ethan Grant on the short kickoff. Saw right through that one. First down, Beefeaters. About the 20-yard line.
So we thought, obviously, they were going to still run it. They end up just shorting it to the other side.
Tyler
Grant gets
Nold was the kicker. The attempt on that one.
great job. All right, so we're going to first 10 beefs here, Coach.
First and 10 Beefeaters about the 20-yard line?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe 21.
21.
Dennis Clubine going to get himself a couple of yards, rumbles it to the
Clubine.
boundary side. Going to bring up about 2nd and 7.
Over the left side.
Yeah, 2nd and 5.
Picks up
Oh, wow, okay. That ref hadn't – I was basing that on where that ref was. He hadn't stopped walking.
8:34 left
In the third.
in the third
There's
quarter.
a lot of football to be played here. Oh, chicken wing alert. Displeased.
Oh, there you go.
Displeased.
There you go.
Here we go. Dennis, Clubine in the backfield. Rosiello in the backfield. We got motion across. We're going to pull this one. Dennis is going to go for a run, but he's brought down right away
Number
by
2.
number 2.
Brought down
Jeremy
Hicks.
Hicks.
by Jeremy Hicks.
Touchdown scoring, Jeremy Hicks.
Now playing some defense here as well.
I'm going to chalk Mr. Hicks up to the Swiss Army knife status for Hamilton. Yeah, I mean, should he have given this to Clubine here, Coach? Because we've got.
Run it one more time.
Here we go. All right, they're going field goal here, but was maybe
Yeah,
Clubine gets yards if he. We're getting a red back up. It's wide left, but it goes through the end zone. No good.
Having a hand for this guy.
36-7. You lose the badge for that one.
you lose the badge for that one?
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a positive yardage. Is it a portion of the badge or is it a whole badge that you lose for that one?
Nah, you missed a field goal. You lose the badge.
with the wind,
There are rules.
With their wind,
There are
there are
rules.
rules to the coach Ron.
Kickers are people too. Badge of honor. That one's I missed the extra point range field goal, so that's a badge of shame. The ball's going to be placed on the left hash for the Hurricanes, 35-yard line. Hamilton scoring on their last drive. You know, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, if you can put a drive together here,
Yeah.
maybe
I mean,
make it a little bit tighter.
you look at that one drive, too, where, I mean, they were marching it down the field very well. And it was just, a couple yards here, a couple yards there, decent pass.
Well, they've had success moving the ball. That was the first time that they've been able to finish today.
Correct.
So that's a lot to do.
What it helps when all you got to do is finish when you're on the 4-yard line as well. Duke barking it out. He's going to pull this one, having a look down. Middle of the field is popped out. Going for Mr. Hicks again.
Guess
who had the coverage? Zach Marcus Chico Hepburn.
down by Zach Hepburn.
We prefer the Marcus version. Yeah, I mean, they're keeping in. Okay, so double tight. Kept an extra man in,
It's almost
but
a
they
wing
released
tee
2.
look. They're running almost. Yeah.
Yeah. Telestrator next year, Coach. Coach Ron memes and Telestrator next year, so
Oh.
we can draw. I'll give you a button that you can turn your memes on. Here you go.
I'll just be like all day just pressing buttons. Another meme.
That's the. All right, here we go.
Like
Second and
Goku
10.
and Star Wars and Mandalorian. No,
Yeah.
yes.
Motion across to the field side. Duke's having a look field. He is going to, right across the middle. Oh, almost picked.
Picked off.
Almost picked by 21 of the Beefs.
Oh.
That's Matt Smith, who I think that may not have hit him in exactly where he wanted to get
I
hit.
think it's his knee.
Oh. Well, let's watch a replay. So he's
playing right here. No, it was coming.
Knee to knee, maybe between him and 33 as he was coming across.
Yeah, it's his knee, unfortunately. So, 7 minutes left to go, third quarter. 3rd and 10 here. Offense stays out for Hamilton at this point, I would imagine. The kicking game's pretty much done.
Third and 10 from your 35.
You're down 4 scores.
We just take a shot here then.
Well, you're running out of you're running out of possession opportunities. You have basically 4 possessions in you left in this game. You have to score on all of them to get back into this. Nope, they're punting.
Well, the Coach Melrose Broken Clock Award goes to Coach Ron one more time.
Punters are not people.
There you go. Well, what? I think they jumped it a bit. They hadn't whistled it in, Coach. So we'll reset it.
Everyone go back to where they were.
And we'll do it again.
Little premature snap there.
Yeah. That's a good education moment for the fine officials here of London, Ontario to go and tell these guys, you know, you got to wait for this loud whistle thing that I blow before you're allowed to do the thing. Good snap.
Kick is
And
away.
that's Jagger Horse, and it's
Out of bounds about the 45-yard line, I'm going to say. 47.
Schultz kick goes out of bounds on the 47-yard line. That's when the Beefeaters take it over.
Beefeaters
First and
up
10.
big.
Ultimate last call for 50-50 tickets.
yeah, 29-point differential right
Number
now.
for you shortly.
6.5 minutes left in the third, too, and it is just ticking down slow.
Beefeaters rolling. Clubine in the backfield now again.
With Rosiello. Going to give this one a Clubine's going to take it right up the gut and will be brought down around the 45-yard line.
How's that for a plan
Right in the
B?
middle.
Wow.
Just roll that through your
Yeah.
your backfield.
Have you met RB2, who's equally as good as RB1? Wow. Nice little
He-
cut.
See,
Great run.
Alger's got great vision and great power. Clubine is just fast. And, like, he's thick still. He still has a very good, thick lower body. But it's just, he's so fast through the hole.
We're going to give it right back to him, and that one's going to be snuffed out right away by 22.
22, Chaddock.
Yeah.
Number 22.
Zach Chaddock.
Chaddock.
Loss of 3.
Yeah, no,
Second and
Chaddock
13.
not having none of this. And he's coming from the far side, too.
Yeah.
Well done.
He's playing almost that hero position for them today. Where he's the 8th man up and
Yep.
lining up in different spots.
Yeah, and actually literally almost looked like a design blitz that just worked out really well
Yeah.
for Hamilton.
Timed well and worked out well.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, just it's what kind of pressures can you bring to not let these guys
Taking
go?
a
Big
shot.
shot downfield. Oh,
Tended for
Mr.
number 82.
Jagger Horst.
Just being off a little bit. Give that to being out for 4 weeks with a leg.
Yeah, no kidding. But I mean, look at let's just take off. And man, was he gone. That was runtime world for us if if we made that one. All right, well, I think we've got Mr. L.J. Dyer. All right, because we're in punt. Wisnowski hammering this one. Got guys downfield. This is going to be fielded by, I believe, number 25 or 35, Coach.
Thought it was 85. Trying to pick up. It's 85 for Hamilton.
Okay.
First down, Canes.
So Hamilton starting it. The Beefs are just content to play defense at this point and
Yeah.
run clock.
Well, especially
run
when you
clock.
can
You're
yeah,
just getting to a
play
point
defense at your opponent's 7.
Where,
Yeah. Yes.
take that all day long.
Clock's rolling again. You're joining us here on Beefs TV, live on CJFLTV.com. Catch the game later on today against the Sooners and St. Clair in St. Clair as we see Duke here taking the snap, handing this one off.
Little counter. 33. He's going for a run. He's got a chance here. He's at the 50, 55, 50, 40. He's pulling away. Look, don't look back, son.
See?
24 coming out of nowhere. Big run by the Hurricanes on that counter.
Taken out of bounds
Yeah.
by
Huge run.
Caleb White.
Caleb.
Out of bounds at the 21. First down, Canes.
Okay, well, I mean, you can, like, I think we just said that the Beefs were content playing defense, but I don't think, not so much when we're in your end at this point. When we're down at the 7, I'm sure we're happy with it, but That's a huge play for the
Yeah.
Canes right now.
Like when the Beefeaters get the penetration up front, Hamilton just hasn't been able to get like the time to make these counters work. But this is how they were moving the ball earlier in the game. Hand off to King inside. Gain of a couple on the play.
King surges forward.
Say it's about second down and about 7. Just the inside zone play. And again,
decent
just,
blocking from
Yep.
75 there, too, to open up that hole. And like we said earlier, it's been all King all day. We haven't seen Maraca at all, right? Maybe he's been in on specials, but I haven't caught him.
Well, and this is like you roll with the guys who brought you to the dance.
Let's get that replay. All right, the Hamilton fans getting a little more pumped right now. We're going to give this one to King. King's going to take this one. Boundary hit, looking for the edge. Will get tackled around the 12.
Late stuff again.
Oh, we know we got the ball. Potentially. Did they signal it?
On the carry.
What?
I want to see this one again.
Yeah, so
Crozier comes across at the end here. Watch him come down with the tomahawk of the ball there.
somebody got it right there when that mess of people is in front of the whole play.
Then Regier got it.
Well
So it
done.
was Crozier coming across with the tomahawk.
Beef's ball. And we've got the white hat ref explaining to the quarterback. No, it's still Hamilton. No. Okay, check that.
No, it's Beefeater's
Yeah,
ball.
beef ball.
So there was penalty against Hamilton. Penalties obviously declined.
Decline because we're taking the ball. Wow. All right, well, 1st and 10, coach, from way down. Around the 11, 12.
About the 12, yeah.
Dennis. Dyer.
Clubine
Clubine.
brought down from behind by Zach Chaddock. Picks up 2, 2nd and 8.
We are still here, just so everyone's aware.
Yeah, so
We're just
we're
literally
watching.
just watching the replay. We're both watching it going, and then it's like, oh, yeah, we should be talking about this.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry about that, folks. A little bit of a seniors moment from me. I can't explain Memoros on
There
that
you
one.
go. Little jet motion. We're going to give this one to Clubine. Who's going to take this one into traffic. Hamilton doing a great job of stuffing this one. Maybe a small gain here, coach, bringing up 3rd down for London, and Mr. Wisniewski out onto the field.
So that's the 4th big turnover for Hamilton. Okay. In the 3rd inside the 20. So you think about that. If, you capitalize on some of those, it's a completely different game. But again, you see the difference and, the details. Snap is away. The kick is away. Booming kick. Caught by number 34 at the 45-yard line. Turns it to the 50. Gets it to just short of midfield. Number 34.
34, that's Maraca.
Yeah.
We were just asking if he played specials, and we got an answer on that.
The
So,
answer is yes.
yeah. So do we, are we going to put the ball back in 33's hand and see if we can miss Keone and see if we can get that man rumbling down the field again here, coach?
Well, you're starting to run out of clock time, though. Like, I know there's still a lot of time left to go in this game, but you're starting to run close of, you got to drive, you're going to run out of possession fairly soon. You've got to get lightning in a bottle once or twice here.
Well, Duke barking out. We got a bit of motion. We're changing up formation. Duke's going to give this one to King, who's going to take this one up to the boundary side. Same sort of thing. Ran into traffic.
King.
About a half a yard, maybe one.
2nd down.
Injured Hurricane.
Is it King?
No.
I think it's a number that starts with a 40, I think.
No, it's a lineman.
Yep. Yeah, I see it now.
Just waiting. We'll have your winning 50.
Well, again, Beefs TV, Adam Melrose and the coach Ron Frawarda, as we're waiting for the medical staff to come on the field right now and attend to the player. And, pretty exciting season in the OFC this year, Coach. I've been watching the other divisions as well. Obviously, we don't get to go to those games because they're across the country. But seems like, the last couple of years, things have really been coming along. London always a powerhouse. St. Clair doing extremely well. Ottawa coming back in, doing well. Hamilton having a bunch of good games. GTA and Quinty a little more struggling, but I really like what Quinty's doing.
Yeah, I really like what they're doing in that area. They're not the biggest team, but they're scrappy. They're scrappy. They're going to fight. And that's the other thing about GTA, which I really enjoyed about them.
Mm-hmm.
They played hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had some really, really good players on that team. No quitting those guys whatsoever. And, yeah, you went 0-7. Yes, I understand that. I get that. But they battled every single snap, every play, and that was impressive to see because sometimes you do things as a coach and you just kind of going like, I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer for that. The answer is your kids never quit.
Yeah, I mean, that last game we called here, wow, good job, Noah Williams. It was, what was it? There was like 3 minutes left in the fourth, and GTA were still going for it in that game. I think we said in that game, if they had 10 more players on that roster, I think GTA become a threat.
Yeah.
But the roster was so small. We're looking over there, seeing like there was maybe 14 guys on the sideline. Like they showed up with a very small roster.
Yeah, it was. They just had some injuries, and the problem with what you get with a small roster is you can't practice properly, so you can't prepare for certain things. And not that their coaches weren't preparing them, but they just didn't have the opportunities to really, like, with the smaller numbers, to prepare your team.
Correct.
To say, hey, look, this is what they're going to do. Like when the Beefeaters roll out, and Hamilton rolls out, and Windsor rolls out, and Ottawa rolls out, 45, 50 guys each time. It's so hard to prepare for that, and it's unfortunate. And that's what happens with a lot of times is you've only got 35 guys, and you can't emulate the other team's offenses and defenses as well to prepare them. That's kind of the point that I'm kind of trying to make. Unfortunately, 62, who's the gentleman who's injured for Hamilton, he was the gentleman that was hurt at ankle earlier today, and I think he just re-aggravated things.
Yeah, he's dragging that leg. There's no weight bearing going on there.
Objectionable conduct calls against Hamilton, taking 20 yards back. Third down.
Well, it's and yeah, you nailed it. And that's part of the challenge with, I'm really hoping that maybe with obviously the record doesn't show it, but with the success the team had, or the successes that happened in the games, maybe that squad grows.
Yeah.
And the GTA has 4 million people that live within its bounds. So it would be nice if they could put together 50 kids or a 55 kid roster to bring a good game to the OFC. And then Quinty, I think it's the same thing, right? New team, and they're still building, and great facility, great coaching, a lot of sponsors behind the team, and I think we see that team continue to grow as well. And it'd be great if some more centers could maybe enter the chat, if you will. Could an area like Oshawa, could the Hawkeyes bring a team to this?
Do you bring the Burlington Stampeders back? These are teams that were in at different points, or Twin Cities with the Predators. They had a CJFL team for a number of years. Or do you go back to bringing a Montreal back in, who was back in the 80s, who was the perennial powerhouse? Kick is away.
I'll take a road trip to Montreal with you, Coach, and we can go down and call that game. Jagger Horse going to get hit right in front of us.
Jagger Horse
Colorful language.
Yeah, hopefully none of that got picked up. Well, this is a PG broadcast here, Coach. So hopefully none
Not
of that
us.
got picked
Not
up.
us. Not us.
Yeah, can't control what these what the testosterone on the field is saying right now. So.
Alrighty then. So.
All right, so 36-7,
Yeah.
22
Montreal,
seconds left
eh?
in the third. Yeah, I would
Montreal.
absolutely go down and do the English broadcast for you.
Schwartz's Deli.
Okay.
Schwartz's Deli.
Gotta
The
go-
Montreal smoked meat.
Get a couple smoked meat Sammys and a
Yeah.
poutine.
Oh,
I'm
and then
in.
the fresh bagels, the
Oh,
Montreal
I'm in.
style bagels.
You had me at all of it.
Yeah. You had me at hello.
Exactly. Nice
Great run
nice.
by Clubine over the right hand side. Sorry, I got like Montreal smoked sandwich
Yeah.
on my brain right
I know.
now.
I missed out on the Rosie Strudery at halftime because that line was way too long.
Yeah.
And was hoping that producer Stephanie was going to show up so she could go get us some Rosie Strudery.
But,
but
nah.
not the case currently.
Who's got their phone out? What's the out-of-town scoreboard look like? Or are they playing later?
You play it at 7, Dave. All the games tonight are at 7.
All right, here we go.
St. Clair game is at 7. The Mustangs with their traditional blackout game tonight up at Western.
Yep. Dennis going to give this one to Clubine again. Nice healthy run, 3 to 4 yards.
A gain of, I'm going to give them like 5.
Picks up 4.
And that's the third.
Second and 6.
And we've got another, is that a Hamilton player?
Yeah.
Yes, black pants. Another player
St.
down.
Clair and the Sooners are
What
playing
happened
later.
here if we bring the replay back up? Okay, in the scuffle. And then one of his own players kind of went over him. 48.
Oh, I saw the 4 there and I went, wait a second.
Yeah, he's walking off on his own accord now. And
Okay.
he's got that big neck roll on, so that probably saved him.
God bless a good cow collar, right?
Mm. Yeah, there was getting one of the high school games the other day, had one, just one of the mean ones that like, and it had the tape wrapped around it and everything too. I'm like,
Nice.
whose dad did you steal that from? Probably his own.
The old bike neck roll.
Yeah, it was. I was explaining to the kids the one season that they made us wear those and those like the ones on the chin,
guards.
and like it was like having a roll of toilet paper, between your chest and your chin, so that you wouldn't go down head first. But I don't remember it stopping anybody.
No, it doesn't.
3x2 motion across the front. We're going to give this one to Clubine. Clubine heading to the field, and he's going to get nice and wide here. Coach got to make one more man miss. Oh, but he stepped out of bounds right there at about the 10.
On
Dang.
the jet sweep.
And
Oh, yeah.
Down, back
somebody
to
think they
15
got,
yard
okay,
line.
that's probably going to get a flag.
That's definitely getting a flag.
Well, let's have a look at this as the crowd erupts for the unsportsmanlike that's about to be called. Yeah, nice run. And so
Stepped out of
somebody
bounds.
thinks they have a strip, but it's well past that. And then what you don't see on the replay is the Hamilton player just taking the ball and throwing it across the field.
I saw who it was, but we're not going to give him credit. We're not.
Wasn't number 44, was it?
No. It
Okay.
wasn't. No. If he did that, I would have been all over it. I would have.
Fun fact.
I would have screamed. I would have screamed at him through the broadcast.
44, his last name might rhyme with Ferwerda,
Yeah.
or is Ferwerda.
Yeah.
So it's going to be first and goal Beefeaters here. It just
On a side note, they got him listed down here as 6 foot, $150. He wishes he was $150.
well, so he was wearing, he had 5 pound weights in his pocket for the for picture day and weigh-in day. Dennis going to give this one to LJ Dyer. LJ Dyer tries to take it middle, but he's going to get swallowed up by number 90, and that's Mason Burnett shutting that down on the D line right away.
Who's played a whale of a game in here. We haven't called his name enough, but he's been all around the ball a number of times today.
No, absolutely. Great job just shutting this down by the Hamilton defense.
Barring a couple big runs here, this Hamilton's played a really solid game. The score may not indicate it, but they're just getting muscled at the point of attack.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what
We're
it's
about to
coming
see
down
another
to.
inside run right here.
Touchdown,
LJ
LJ.
Dyer, touchdown.
Touchdown, Beefeaters.
Yeah. So Kevin Ricard, the all Ontario center, absolutely pancaked somebody in the end zone at the end of this. That's a big lad coming down there. What's Kevin listed at here?
I'm going to say
310
305.
pounds?
Okay, here
Oh
we
my
go.
Goodness.
I mean, it's important once you get into that club.
He's way too young to be that big. I digress. Woj. Good.
Successful PAT, and that should bring
Hit the
us
tree,
to
too. Nice job.
43, which does give us
Just waiting on our
runtime.
50-50 ticket.
We'd be pretty close to runtime.
Yeah, it would be 36, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. We talked about it earlier as a possibility here, Coach. This could be our last home broadcast of the season, unless we get an upset from the Ottawa Sooners down the highway in St. Clair tonight. Which, I mean, I'd be down again. We're probably going to break out the propane heaters, I think.
Nothing has been as bad as that one.
Oh, when we were sweeping snow off of off the rosters.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's we're all about just being gluttons for outdoor ground level punishment here at Beefs TV.
And we see some of the backup Pintos warming up on the sidelines for the Beefeaters. So that might have been it for Mr. Dennis.
Which probably makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, ball's away. Looks like 34 is going to field this. Oh, and the ball's loose. And we're going to pick this one up and eventually be finally tackled down again, deep down the field, but on the 10.
Mishandles the kickoff.
So,
here is
composure. Let's see it end up here.
Oh, so they go. It's a design kind of reverse, but he doesn't even look at it.
No.
Wow.
3, 6.
Okay. Well, Hamilton from the 10-yard line will go to work here, Coach. 13:38 left.
Congratulations.
Time's in.
All for participating on behalf of the London Beefeaters.
It's going to be 1st and 10. So, yeah, back on our comment earlier that, it's going to bring out the propane heaters, or maybe we can, just build a little fire barrel down here just to keep everybody
I'm
warm.
Good with that,
Our scorekeeper, Mr. Kevin here, we need to keep him warm. It's too skinny.
Yeah. Pass falls incomplete. 34, the receiver for the Hurricanes. First time we've called his number.
34 is Maraca.
Yeah.
Right, backup running back behind Mr. King, who we saw return a punt.
Yeah, we saw him earlier.
Yep. I'll get another one, maybe younger player. Obviously, he's playing in behind Mr. King. And it looks like they've, obviously moving around the field a lot. There's plenty of roster over there. So it must be something that they see something in him, which is good to see him being moved around the field here. So, again, Duke having a look.
No, it's not.
He needs to get out of the end zone.
That's Dage.
Oh, Dage is back in.
Yeah, Dage is in that quarterback.
Okay, looking for Maraca again.
Yeah, so now you're starting to see some of them getting rolled in now. So take your deuce.
Yeah.
I think.
Put us up to 45-7.
Yeah, and then you're rolling.
So, well, again, we're down here at Citywide Field in London, Ontario. Before all of this wonderful Beefeater Football TV was the NFL flag football program with the youth kids here, Coach. And I know you've coached pretty much every kind of football that there is, but talk about what's flag doing for youth football, especially in Canada right now.
Well, what you're seeing is an explosion of skill development. You're seeing the passing and the receiving elements as they are punting the ball out of their end zone. Picked
and
up
that's
the
Shallow.
Yep.
And Shallow's going to get this step out of bounds here at about the 43, 44 yard.
43.
So no safety, all right?
Okay. So flag football, what it does is it allows kids to understand space and without fear of contact, because at the younger levels, you always get the kids who are a little bit more aggressive and we want to hit you. And then you get the kids that don't want to be hit nearly as much. That's, but it develops confidence for some of these kids. So that's what we're trying to do with the flag programs, and you see them develop. Then all of a sudden, once they have the development, some skill development, you can turn around, big run here.
Pinto hands this one off to Clubine, who is going to make a house call.
Yep.
And another great downfield block, too. And the
Flag
now
everywhere.
is the flag for it was a clean block. Is the flag for yapping at the ref? I'm curious
I think so.
because we don't have the replay. However, it was the gentleman who got pancaked downfield started immediately yelling at the referee, and then that's when he threw it. So I'm really hoping that didn't influence what the call was. And
Like
that
100%
it was for him yapping at the ref. Objectional.
Conduct against Hamilton is the call.
That's just we talked about it. Composure, composure, composure.
Yeah. So Clubine. Wisnowski, chip shot.
Good.
Is bueno.
Perfect on extra points today, and hit the upright, the back of the soccer net.
That's like
So you get the badge back.
all right.
lost earlier, so you're
Congratulations,
still at
Mr.
2.
Woj. We need to get a picture with kicker Wisnowski after the game, sir, just so we can create the badge for next year. But so a 50-7 affair here for the boys in red and blue today, Coach. So pretty safe to say that they'll be heading down to play the winner of tonight's game.
Yeah, they're going to be playing the winner of tonight's game. It's a matter of who's it going to be. I'm saying, like, I fully expect St. Clair to come out of that game and win. But don't sleep on Ottawa.
Well, yeah. And
they are a very, very athletic team who battled St. Clair not that long ago. And from the highlights I saw of it, probably should have beat them.
Yeah. Well, and remember, we're looking at the team that beat St. Clair on a complete fluke.
Yeah.
Remember, in the last, 2 minutes and 21 seconds of a game?
Yep.
And to go on to play the Hilltops.
It was a $112.
That thing got played on SportsCenter for an entire 6 months after that.
Yep.
All right, so returned. Oh,
Easy.
The Coach Ron's composure alarm is going off right now.
First down, Canes at their 14-yard line.
We see Dage come in at quarterback here. Duke's day is done. What is it? About the 14-yard line? Yeah, 14.
I mean, yeah. At this point, this could be Dage. I don't know where Dage is at in the age side of things, but it makes sense to get him in and let him finish off the game.
Yeah. Jesse King graduating out for the Hurricanes after this game. Inside handoff. Gain of about 5 on that.
King on the carry.
Yeah, London Dawson and the boys on the D line just doing a good job of shutting it down.
Yeah, we see wholesale changes coming across for the defense as well.
Yeah, I've said there's a lot of new numbers out there right now. Yeah.
Couple numbers stay out there. Marcus, Zach, Chico, Hepburn. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. You are who I say you are.
Exactly. Dage, all sorts of motion. We're getting that sort of 5x1 look again. Dage just looking downfield. Does he just scramble it out? Yes, he's going to carry this to the left side. Still looking. Gets a ball away.
Pass interference.
And
gave him a shove before the ball got there.
Incomplete to 89.
Pass falls incomplete. There's a flag.
Flags right away, but there should have been. I thought 25 got there early for the Beefeaters.
Yeah, a little too early on that one.
So it's against Hamilton. Beefeaters will probably decline this with the incomplete, bringing up third down.
No end.
Procedures a call against the Hurricanes. It's declined. It's third down.
So our PI predictions were snuffed pretty quick there, Coach.
So talk about another football game that happened last week.
Mm.
Coaching. Miami. What happened?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Coach. I didn't catch that game. I just saw the highlights. But fill me in.
You have a chance to knee the clock out.
Oh, right. I
You
didn't see
decide to
this.
hand the ball off. You fumble it. You're in shock, and you lose the game.
Yes.
Georgia Tech goes into the Orange Bowl.
Exactly.
Nobody drew it up that way. Nobody draws it up that way. Nobody draws up a fumble
Well,
with under a minute left when you can knee the clock out.
I think some coaches just like living on the wild
Well,
side.
we're going for it here.
Oh, huge hit.
Number 20 for
Did
the
he get?
Beefeaters.
Did he get the first down?
Ethan
Let's,
Grant with a hit.
Let's see that again.
Oh,
Ethan Grant coming across.
Takes Noel out of bounds.
No, he just goes across his face. I don't see anything. I think there's going to be an unsportsmanlike.
there is right there. He's
Yeah, we're calling for the medical. Hey, I'm on a broadcast, dude. It's not my refs.
so it's
So we've got all sorts of stuff going on right now. So
I think 22 just got ejected from this game.
22 for Hamilton.
Yeah. But it was a big hit, but wasn't
Yeah.
across the head.
Well, we can see these things.
So this is what I was like coming across.
Yeah.
Did he make contact with the head area? There's flags everywhere.
Yeah, it's this is getting out of hand. This might be a situation where they
See,
call this.
he absolutely got him across the head.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break from the broadcast right now, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be right back. All right, so we're back to the broadcast right now after everything's been kind of cleaned up on the field here. I think we got some emotions in check at this point, Coach Ron. And we are at the 9:54 mark of this fourth quarter in a 50-7 affair for London, and we're getting an OC against Hamilton, which is going to back this up all the way. Or no, sorry, move this ball forward. And we got Pinto at the helm.
New running back in for the Beefeaters as well.
Yeah, that's going to be
28.
Prosper, who will just get this one. Nope. He's going to get this one almost there. about 2 yards from the end
Runs
zone.
across from
And
the
he's
carry.
and that you're going to get another objectional conduct call.
Yeah, well, we got
And a
2
late
late
hit.
hits here.
22.
Tackled out of bounds by, I
Right,
think that was 24.
1, 2. Yep.
Owen Jones.
Yeah. So this will just bring up a new set of downs. Probably first and goal here, Coach.
First and goal from the half yard, from the 1, because you can't put it any closer. And the audience is getting feisty, shall we say.
All the more
Again-
fun of being at ground level.
Again, just for broadcast purposes, we are not paid by the referees. We joke about the referees. The referees have the hardest job in sports is to be neutral, and they don't care which team wins. They really don't. I know a lot of the referees around. Oh, it's going against the Beefeaters. So, okay.
Unnecessary roughness is a call against London.
So,
And the crowd erupts, Coach, with the unnecessary against London.
so rule of thumb, if you're ever broadcasting or if you're ever at a game and you see us broadcasting, don't come up to us with your opinion. Number 1, I don't care.
Yeah.
Number 2, I really don't care. Number
All right.
3, we're trying to call a game.
100%.
Prosper on the carry.
As Pinto hands off to Prosper, and Prosper gets shut down in the backfield. We're going to list a little TFL for Hamilton. Nice to see Pinto in, too. Obviously, he stepped up huge when Dennis was down.
The new market product, and again, a graduating senior for the Beefeaters. Great to see him get some run time here. Couple other players, couple other first-year players out there for the Beefeaters as well. Call out a couple kids. That's Gall in motion. That's one of them.
So we're going to give this one to Prosper. Prosper's going to take this one just outside the tight end.
They're gonna hand the ball off. They're gonna hand the ball off, and they're gonna hand the ball off.
Yep.
That's
Just chew the clock.
That's exactly what's
Well,
gonna
and, I
happen
mean, look
here.
at the field position. You just keep
Sure.
going for it, and then
Do you
just
kick-
burn
do you
it.
Kick a field, they are kicking a field goal. Oh, new kicker though.
oh, is this our other guy, Schmidt?
Is this Schmidt?
17?
Trying to see.
No, it's Woj.
Is it? Okay.
It is Woj.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Too many men for the
And-
Beefeaters.
we're going to just take the penalty. What? And
Now what?
we saw one of the D linemen just stepped forward in, I don't know if I got it on the replay here.
I know who it was. He's talking.
So,
Procedure is the call against the Beefeaters. Back it up 5.
procedure, 5 yards,
Still third down.
replay the down.
All right. My favorite one, broadcasting moment, is with the parent when we were up at Western doing the provincials a couple years ago.
Were you saying somebody's last name wrong?
Oh, probably. I don't even mean that. But they thought it was the.
Up the up. No, that's dead ball foul.
It's dead ball.
Oh, just dead ball.
Yeah, it's dead
Sorry,
ball.
dead ball. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's a dead ball.
And we
First
were
down,
getting
Hamilton.
comments in the chat. Hey, Burlington guys, stop! There's another team out there. Cumberland is like, we were associated with the Junior Mustangs
Yeah.
at the time. And
Yeah.
it's like, we have no affiliation to this game whatsoever.
Yeah.
We're just calling it as I'm seeing it. And
Yeah.
it's
Well, it comes down to it's no different than I as a coach every year have the parent meeting at the beginning
Yep.
with the junior teams, and I bring 4 extra clipboards, and I stand there and I put them down in front of all the parents and go, okay, listen, this is your one opportunity. If you would like input on how this team is ran or coached, to step up right now and become a coach. And if not, I'm going to ask you to politely just let me do my thing and let my coaches do their thing for the rest of the season. And no one ever steps up,
No.
but man, do they have opinions throughout the rest of the season?
oh, of course
So-
they do.
So we get a tackle in the backfield from Mr. Dahlberg. Easy up.
33, Carter Missione on the carry.
And it's going to
Body
bring up.
language for Hamilton's just dragging right now, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Bench is looking a little defeated right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like you're close to your season being done, but everybody's pretty deflated at this point.
You know,
But-
it is a 50-7 game, but it doesn't feel like that. You know, yeah, London's capitalized. Hamilton has not been able to put the ball in the end zone,
Yeah.
which I know it is. But this has felt like a lot closer of a game.
Yeah.
Outright complete to number 89.
Great job
Tuck
on the
the
tough.
ball away.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Second man in, should taking that ball, but good job. Nice tackle. But to my point earlier, it's just amazing all the folks that, you know, it's usually those with the biggest mouths that would never do.
No.
So it's
Third down.
it's fun. But you're right. As we have a lot of stories as broadcasters where people are coming up and we catch all sorts of heck from folks
Yeah.
for saying last names wrong, especially when Mama Bear or Grandma's there and
Yeah.
we're saying the last name wrong. They usually come up and bang on the window and, well, I'm sorry, there's 9 I's in this last name. I didn't know how to say it. All right, here we go. And we're going to get a timeout.
Timeout, Hamilton.
We get a timeout on the play.
I'm not sure why, but okay.
That was our friend, Mr. Bobby Silogianis.
Siliganis.
Siliganis, that's it,
Chili.
yeah. Chili, yeah.
Chili.
We had to change it to Chili, but Grandpa used to love coming to
Oh, yeah.
yell at us through the window if we said the last name. I get it. Respect to your
Chiliganis.
family.
Chiliganis.
Yeah, respect
yes,
to your
I
family.
understand, but
Yeah,
I cannot say that.
yeah, that's
So, no. Five minutes, 39 seconds, which seems to be a really long fourth quarter. Tons of penalties.
well, yeah. I mean, we probably burned 10 minutes just in exactly that.
Yeah.
Figuring out what penalties were and settling people down, and obviously we had to get the medics out for the one play as well. Okay, here we go. So, Dage.
Punter.
No, punter.
14.
Time's just flying so
York.
quickly, Coach. I didn't realize it was third and the punt team was out. Here we go. And we've got Jaggerhorst.
Off the side of his foot. It's going to go out of bounds.
It's coming right in. Wake up. Oh, look, they send it right to us, Coach.
It's at our feet. It's at our feet. Give it to that guy in the orange coat. There you go.
And we've got more.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans is a great way to put this, Coach.
Flag on the play.
There's lots of yelling going on right now. So, 5.5 minutes left here, Coach. Still surprised we're not in run time, but I guess the Hamilton coach has declined.
Well, you have to
And-
accept it.
Yeah. And
Questionable conduct is a call against the Beefeaters.
OC. So we're going to. Now, was it? I'm assuming it was after the play. So they'll just back it up. It'll be first
Yeah.
down,
First down
London.
Beefs at midfield.
Yeah.
Ball's at midfield. Left hash.
And we're awake.
5:30.
It's yeah.
More whistles.
And it's getting whistled down again. And timeout, Hamilton. And we've got the offending number 22, apparently. Maybe he wasn't supposed to be out there,
Well, they're trying to sub some players in, and he didn't want to come off the field.
but no one's coming in.
It's because they had 13 guys.
Oh, okay. Trying to play my last downs here, Coach. Let me do it.
You know, well, as a coach, you're always
Respect,
looking,
yeah.
like you always want the kid to play with a little bit of fire in their belly and keep grinding.
Absolutely. Speaking of fire in the belly, here's Mr. Pinto being backed up by, I believe, Mr. Prosper. And we're going to see Prosper on the carry, but Prosper brought down by number 96, I believe. That's Jacob Barnes of the D-line of
Brought down
Hamilton.
by Jacob Barnes.
So 2nd and
Loss
14.
of a couple.
2nd and 13.
Yep, 13.
Second down.
Here we go. Pinto once again. Lots of noise coming from the sideline. Prosper. Nope. Pulls. Sacked.
Well, penetration from the 2.
Brought down by Hunter Craig.
Punt team's going back out. 4
Third down.
4 minutes left.
One a bit. I'm sure the thought process was, let's give this to Prosper so we can just burn this clock down. But a little late game fire from the Hamilton defense here, Coach.
Well, again, like these kids want to battle. They've been battling all year, and they don't want to give it up.
Yep. Well, and then for
the realization that this is their last game. You know, you had your last practice, last night, and these kids have gone 4 or 5 days a week together for the last 2 months.
Yep. Well, I think a lot of people don't realize, you can play hockey and soccer and things like that until you can't anymore. Where with football, there's an age where all of a sudden that's it, and you're done.
Yeah.
And it's never fun for these young lads. So hopefully they made the best of their season this year, and we're gonna get a no yards here, Coach, and the ball will be tackled around the 33.
It's going to be, so it's on 33. It's going to be 5 yards, no yards.
So
So it's going to
38?
be, 38-yard line, we're going to call it.
5 yards, no yards. Calls what the decision is.
A little late hit there that didn't get
First
called,
down,
but I think they're
Canes,
just trying to.
57
I think everybody's just trying to get out of here
Everyone's
at
just
this
trying to get
point.
out of Dodge as
Yeah.
we hit the 3-minute warning.
Everybody's trying to get out of Citywide.
Substitutions around. New players in for the Beefeaters again.
Still got Dage taking snaps here for Hamilton. And this one off is going to get swallowed up. Nope.
Nowhere to go for King, 93, with the tackle for the Beefeaters.
That's London Dawson, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. So I thought they were going to maybe call him on a horse collar there, but he didn't. He didn't change direction, but
No.
his hand was up in the halo for sure. It was okay. It was right shoulder. Okay, here we go. Dage split. Having a look. We'll find. Nope. Intended receiver is number 26.
Oh, I get to say his name. Justice Sinos,
Oh,
a.k.a.
nice.
the other Chico.
I was going to say, Sinos, the last name sounds familiar.
Well, I saw him out there earlier. I was like, oh, Chico's out there. So, not to be mistaken for Marcus Zach Chico Hepburn. This is Justice Chico Sinos.
Dig it. Dig it. Well, here we go, Coach. 2 minutes, 21 seconds. 2 minutes, 14 seconds now. Clock's rolling down. And we got a 50-7 game. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of change in score here. I think
No.
we've got our seconds and thirds in right now and just trying to get some guys some reps. And we'll be out of here shortly.
Just no more shenanigans.
Yeah. The where it gets really
Him
you
again?
spoke too soon. You spoke too soon.
Ah,
The question becomes at this point is, and we've been here in this situation, not with the Beefs, but with other teams, do they handshake at the end of this game? They should, as gentlemen, but is this one of those situations where they one at a time, take Hamilton off the field and then take London off the field? Or
No,
do we just shake hands like men and everybody goes home?
I think you shake hands as men. I'd like to think so.
Same with me. I can't stand it when we don't, or when they shake hands pre-game. Now I'm not into that at all. Let's go out and battle and let's shake hands afterwards. But
Onside men back there for Hamilton.
here we go. Shallow.
Jaden Shallow takes it out of bounds.
And we've
at
got
the 33-yard line. That's
enticement, I
what
believe.
Yes.
That's what's going
1:17
on.
left in the contest. There is a flag. strangely on the play.
Weird.
Well, way back. Did we get it? Okay, we got the replay. So, is it maybe a hold or something way back here? Okay. Oh,
That does not deserve a badge.
we we get a hand and a dive is my vision here. But it's right off the screen, so it's hard to tell. But if we watch it, we get the two guys ripping down. No, I'm just leaving that one alone.
So punt again?
It was, yeah, roughing the kicker. So will that just be, was that
No.
enough? It wasn't enough for a first
No.
down, though, right?
No.
So-
The Beefeaters move it up 10. Still third down.
Right, so we're going to get a third down now from the 39, or no, 40, 41. Punt team back out. Oh, and that's fumbled. And that's coming out right by us.
Shallow.
Shallow,
About
whose
the
name we
32-yard
called.
line.
I don't feel like we've called Shallow's name
Oh.
as much in the other games.
Sorry, I get to say it. There's a sighting.
Oh, was there a flag on the ground?
No.
Oh, there's a sighting of a Mr. Jake Ferwarda on the field, number 44.
Yep.
There it is.
Zoom in on him right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So, background story. Yeah, he's my son. Like a lot of kids out here, they lost a couple years to COVID.
True.
So Jake didn't play last year as well, and this time, as the Beefeaters are just going to need out now.
Yep.
Proud dad moment for me. You know, didn't play for 4 years. Sat out a senior, sat out grade 11 because of transferring school rules. Then COVID, and then, you know. But if I may, proud dad moment, you know. Good to see him made it through the season.
Yeah.
So I'm happy for that.
On behalf of the Beefeaters, we'd like to
Congratulations to all these kids. You know, it's a tough gig for these kids who have battled all year long. Like this is the thing about football that a lot of people don't understand is it's a one-game playoff. So the finality of the moment is raw and it's real and it's there. So it's tough. It is a tough thing to deal with emotionally. These are emotionally charged players, and
Beefeaters 50, Hamilton
you know it's tough for them.
on to the finals. Again, on behalf
Absolutely.
of
Well, and that's going to be it, Coach. Final 50-7 for the London Beefeaters. 3 touchdowns for Dyer today, 2 for Clubine. Had a nice touchdown for number 35 Thompson early in the game that really got the Beefs charged up, and a great season. Can you check that cable there, bud? You know, a fantastic way for London to finish. Obviously, we're going to be they'll be going home, getting cleaned up, watching that St. Clair Ottawa game later today. And hey, hopefully, maybe we're back here calling an Ottawa Beefs game, or maybe we'll just be heading down to watch that St. Clair
I
game.
wouldn't be surprised if we're calling an Ottawa game.
Yep.
I really wouldn't. That team is very, very athletic. They're very dangerous. And that right there is the tough part that you don't want to, you know, he's not hurt, but it's just the finality of the moment and everything else. And
Absolutely.
know that you've played your last game. It's tough for these kids.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let's look at it. First quarter, Coach, ended in 8-0 with the Rouge and a Clubine touchdown. Second quarter, INT 35. Touchdown from Dyer, field goal from Wisnowski into safety. We headed into the half 27-0. LJ Dyer in the third, Wisnowski with another Rouge. Got the first points on the board for Hamilton with a pass to Hicks and another Rouge, making it 36-7. Fourth quarter action, Dyer with another run and Clubine with a touchdown, making it 50-7 to finish off the game and send the London Beefeaters into the OFC Finals against whomever wins this evening, which we'll all be looking forward to. So, final thoughts on the game, Coach, before we wrap it up.
great game for the Beefeaters, tough game for Hamilton. difference in the game, the offensive and defensive lines, which
Absolutely.
is kind of being the calling card for the Beefeaters all year. Great to see. Maybe we got a game here next week. Maybe we don't. Congratulations to the Beefeaters and the Hurricanes on a great season. I wish them all these young men, all the success in the world. And Adam, another season down.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure again to be part of the Beefs TV crew and to run this. Again, would love to do one more. If not, we'll be back for 2024, likely back here at Citywide covering all the action for the London Beefeaters and for all the crew and everybody working this year. We're going to give a shout out today to Lawson, who was up in the cherry picker, the Skyjack, getting us all these great shots, Kevin on score, Coach Ron Ferwerda, the godfather of youth sports here in London, Ontario. I'm Adam Melrose, and for the rest of the London Beefeaters team and the London Football TV team, this has been Beefs TV on CGFLTV.com, and we'll see you again soon.